It looks like it. 2 farms set. Oh, and he dies again. Oh, no, he pushes the last hit. The comeback for Lowlight is real. He positions everything, but oh, maybe he dies, and he does. He remains alive with 18 HP. GG first blood. The fuck is still alive. Still air in my lungs, still blood in my veins. We're part of the lost garrison. Still alive and once again back online here at Back to Warcraft. More awesome Warcraft action coming to your home screen on this very beautiful Sunday. Clan War time, everybody! NWC3L kicks off with Back to Warcraft broadcasting. This is the 4th play day already, and since we have no Jera Cup anymore, we thought it's about time to give this beautiful tournament a little more exposure to present to you Tier 2 of European and American Warcraft. And that's what we will do every single Sunday now. And I'm beyond excited, man. I have my roots in Clan Warcasting, and I'm back at Clan Warcasting now. And this is really special to me, and really cool. I'm looking forward to it. The games, of course, will not be as great as we saw yesterday and today at Super GCS, but whatever. Maybe a different meta game, maybe new names emerging from the scene, and maybe we build some new stars here at NWC3L. That's at least our goal. Admins have been very supportive so far. And yeah, Latin soldiers are ready. We are just waiting for the Firestalkers, the mostly German team, German-French team, to start this. NWC3L, I think I have to give a little explanation about this here, as we have a Wikipedia page up. It's a Clan War League, as you see. We have 4 1-on-1s and 1 2-on-2 in this. It's a little different from WC3L back there, where a win in the best of 3 gave you a point. If you win 2-0 here, then you get 3 points and the loser gets 0. So 2-0 wins, pretty damn important. If the match ends 2-1, then the winner gets 1 point and the loser gets 1. And this is the case for all 5 games here. We have quite a few teams, 8. Soviet War Elite, that is the Swedish team. Wolves Esports, League of Stars, that is the Latin Soldiers here, currently on rank 3. Right behind are the Firestalkers. Pro Gaming is in Bulgaria, Onyo Retnas, and Legendary Gamers. So let's take a look. How did these clans do so far? Firestalkers started with a win over Bulgaria, with Yagami, Ido, and the 2-on-2 being successful here. Playday 2. A draw against the Swedish team. That's pretty damn good, I would say. The humans carry for Team Sweden. I think they still have to play the 2-on-2, so there will be a decision quite soon in this Clan War. Very surprised to see Yehu winning over Scud. Remo is with me as well. I didn't know about that. Cool. He's casting his own Clan War then, as you will see later. And the third Clan War for Firestalkers was a 9-6 win over LG, with Ido still and Yagami being successful here. The Latin Soldiers started off very well with 15-0. Mackie, Johnny Cage, Zyko, Cash successfully winning every single map in this encounter. They lost against Wolves then. So as you can see, they have Cash, Mackie, Zyko, and Relic. This is their lineup for today as well. And Remo is by my side. Hello. And I will show you the lineup for today because Remo is in. Remo is seated. And his opponent today is Cash. My man, how do you feel about that?
Well, seems like my comeback to Clan War appearances is going to be a very successful one. Only going to be going up against probably the best orc in Europe.
Yep.
Yeah. But at least it's not a Night Elf, so, you know, even if I get manhandled, I like playing this matchup. And maybe I even get to kill a unit or two.
Well, Remo, of course, the Back to Warcraft universe demands a win here. We also saw you talking about, like, getting boots, special creep rounds, etc., etc. Now you have to bring it to the table. The pressure, I don't want to put pressure on you or anything, but everything but a loss. Everything but a win would disappoint me badly.
Also, kind of like my name is on the line here, my reputation.
Yep.
If I lose, nobody will ever take me seriously again.
Never again.
Remo. That idiot, you know who he lost to? He lost to Cash. Laughable.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm not playing on stream. You know that.
No, but I'm looking forward to it. My opponent could be an easier one, but whatever, you know. We're going to play some Warcraft, we're going to do our best, and hopefully we're going to win today.
How's the team spirit in Team Firestalker at the moment? Did you have like a pre-game prep talk or something?
Not really.
Alright. We start with the 2-on-2, your favorite game mode here.
Oh, yeah.
So we start on Nullwood.
So in the past, that used to be a Knight and Yehu most of the time, and they would mass Podums and Podum hunts and TC headhunters, and play those single hero, and then the TC would be level 7 in the end, and it would be awesome because it would be stomping time. But not today. It's gonna be the Frenchies, right? I know they switched it up.
I thought it's gonna be Cornox and...
I think they switched it up, actually.
Okay, so it's Yehu and Yagami.
Oh, okay. Yagami and myself, we have a bit of a history as well. In the Read More Ladder contest, we were in the final, where unfortunately I did not manage to beat him. He's a pretty damn good human. Used to be very dedicated, played a hell of a lot of ladder.
Not anymore, though?
Not so much, I don't think. But then again, I haven't been playing too much myself, so maybe just didn't see it from personal experience.
Okay, I am doing the overlay at the moment. Okay, waiting for Yagami in Discord. Alright. So, Yehu and Yagami playing as Orc Human, the old school Todd and Grubby combo. They will face Orc Night Elf, Human Night Elf. Very interesting combo as well.
And Human Night Elf, very unusual if we think back to the glory of 2-on-2, which was of course NWC3L. Yaws and Dark also played a lot of Human and Orc, and were really successful with that, and had some shenanigan strategies like Invisible Bat Riders back in the day.
Yeah.
And we're starting on Nullwood, man. I haven't seen that map in forever.
Isn't it beautiful? Good old Nullwood. You can test me on my fountain knowledge again. Looking forward to that.
You think you're gonna pass?
No.
Can you imagine that this used to be a 1v1 map, dude? In EPS days. It was so ridiculous.
True, that is true. I don't know who came up with that one.
Jens Hilgers, probably.
Probably.
He did everything back then. Also did the casting.
Oh, this 2-on-2 overlay stuff is such a pain in the ass. I'm still working on it. Sorry for not talking too much here. So, how do you see your chances here today? In this clan war, in general?
Slightly below 50%. You know, maybe you win, maybe you lose. Kind of 50-50, but...
You win some, you lose some. The typical, like, soccer interview answer. Yeah. But we prepared very hard, and we will do our very best.
But my opponent is pretty good, so it's not going to be too easy.
Alright. This is game number 1 of NWC3L Play Day 4. We have Latin Soldiers versus Firestalkers. We start with the 2-on-2. And off we go.
So, first things first, Neo. What's the fountain?
Let me check. I have to zoom in, right? Oh, this is blue, right? So it's health?
You have to make the call.
I think it is. It's health, right?
Yeah.
Yay! Strong.
You're
What
right.
a start. What a start.
This can only be a successful evening.
I think so too. Relic from the Belarus, and it's Meki, right? Who plays this?
Yes.
Yes.
From
Relic and Meki.
Chile.
Exactly. So, let's see.
Have we thanked, by the way, Our subs here, I don't think we did.
Nope.
Necrolo TV with a first time sub, and B2W Fanboy with a 2-month resub.
Nice to see that. B2W Fanboy, one of the best names on Twitch, of course. So now the overlay is correct. So once again, the NWC3L format is if you win your best of 3, 2-1, you get 3 points for that one. If you win 2-0, you get 3 points. If you win 2-1, you get 2 points. And if you lose 1-2, you get 1 point.
Exactly.
Latin soldiers starting on the upper side of Nullwood. We have a Demon Hunter here first, no Pardum and Archmage, so very standard one-on-one heroes for them. Yagami with an Archmage as well, and Yehu with a Blade Master.
If the humans will want to look towards an expansion at some point, it is certainly going to be the Teal team who's going to have an easier time expanding, as Yagami is very far away from a base. Thank you also, Sucks88, for the first time sub, and welcome.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, Nullwood, a very special map. The thing that stands out most, I feel, is that the item drops are really weak, considering how tough the creep camps are. Not really the case for the merchant, but especially the gold mines. The ones in the middle have very bad drops.
Mackie is going for the mercenary camp already. Maybe a bigger push coming in with mercenaries.
And this item here is only a clause. It's like so ridiculous.
Yeah, against the rock golem here, man. Sick. But the shops are fairly easy. And Yehu finds his opponent here, being revealed, but there's a little push coming from Yagami, and he's able to take down this Huntress Hall of Mackie. Or is it? Yeah, I think so, with 2 Water Elementals. So, Mass Detonate coming in.
Nice blitz, though.
Can't really decide.
With
he
a
wants
Blade Master damage?
Oh, here comes the... I'm not too sure, man. He has to mass repair, but it's gonna
so close.
be enough. Whoa.
Oh, no.
Mackie comes in for the defense as well, helping Relic out who keeps the Huntress all here. That was big. I mean, without Huntress, what will you do? The attack's gonna be so late. That was a big one. Big save for the Latin soldiers.
Yeah. Had the Blade Master just been there a little bit earlier, that would have been the kill. So close.
You're blaming Yehu now for this?
No, I'm just saying they're incredibly lucky. They don't deserve this.
Of course, the Casper Remo is gonna be a little biased.
A little bit, perhaps.
We have the Archmage running away here. Good pressure from Yehu and Yagami so far. A little bit more from those footmen, but yeah, that costs a lot of repair to keep it up. Are there techs? Yes, Yagami is teching with the blacksmith, so rifle push behind this, I guess, and tier 2 tech from Yehu as well. What do you play with Orc Human nowadays?
Rifle caster for the human, or just caster, I guess, and Raider Walker. I think pretty standard.
Okay.
By the way, you showed me a picture of myself photoshopped with boots, which I love, by the way. Where'd you get that from? Twitter?
It's from Mikey PX.
That's so good.
Send it to me on Facebook. I will show it on stream afterwards. Yagami still without a single point of experience here, though. Of course, he would love to have the level
a little bit. Good scouting by Mackie with the footies here. Are they going to be able to do anything about this? Of course, the Red Drake drops a big item. Can be an aura, and of course, aura's even more impactful in the 2-on-2.
Yeah, I would say about twice as good.
I mean, if you crunch the numbers, I'm not quite sure, but something like that.
Archmage in trouble for Mackie here, though. Yehu finds him. There is boots on him. There is a Windwalk. This might lead to a town portal, but there is boots on the horse as well. Can he get a block? You a little too slow, and again the boot saving here, but he was walking right into Yagami.
Dude, this guy, he's having such a stressful day. Leave me alone!
This horse gets some extra sugar this evening.
Isn't that supposed to be bad?
I don't know, they eat sugar cubes all the time, I guess.
Okay. The Demon Hunter here with triple circlets, super beefy on level 1 already, and the boots. Investing heavily into the inventory is Relic here on his demon. And it's gonna be rewarded, as it seems. Oh, scroll speed to save this rifleman. Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice. Shadowhunter is coming up as well. But it's not resulting in a kill as there's no further disable apart from this. So I guess this was a pretty good fight for the Latin soldiers, as this was designed to be a push, I guess, with this rifle, right? Oh well, the bestiary is coming up only now. Walkers are coming, so I guess. And I
think that they're winning the battle for the middle here. I don't think the soldiers can do this anymore, contest this anymore. Yep, they pull out the Drake, and it's gonna be theirs. If this is a Flute of Accuracy, probably the best drop.
Yeah. You lure out the Drake away from the fountain so it won't get healed. Mackie is at tier 2, going Mountain King, going Arcane Sanctums. So mass cast is for him. Still waiting for the Drake here. This does take some time. Archmage gets stuff done, level 2 and a bit. Of course, hero levels in 2 and 2, not that important, but this drop is... Oh, Tome of Experience and Rune Braces. Well, Rune Brace is not that good.
Didn't even know that the ToE could drop there. Didn't remember that one. MK is out now. He was able to steal the big creep. Was he?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so too.
The Overseer. That's a big deal.
Most likely with the Stormbolt, and it looks good for Firestalkers. Here comes a lot of militia towards
Police
the
are on their
National.
way. Looking for the arrest. Or is it expansion? But if he expands here, that is looking very welcome for some attack. And no, it's going to be a push.
Heal Scroll is available in a second. And off they go. Ooh, this push is big. Walkers are there, Spirit Link is there, Ensnare is there. And he's just building the tier 2 buildings right in front of this push. This is not supposed to be that way. Mackie sends the militia back. Double lore has been cancelled.
And the AM went shopping big time. Scroll of Healing, Protection, and Invul. This is really tough to deal with right now. Spirit Link is coming in as well.
And you see the Archmage. Triple items. He's not level 3 though. His opponent is not as well. What are the workers doing? Not too much. Could be used as a meat shield, but Relic has the Town Portal immediately against this Protection Scroll. It's also
Stuck in the back?
Yeah, looks like it. Here
Oh,
comes
no.
towers now, and Firestalkers turn around, killing the Ancients. And the
Yes, TP
Keeper
to
has to
reposition
TP
his
again.
demon.
Exactly. He's porting right into the towers, which are of course not up. But what is Relic supposed to do here, man? Huntress are falling so easily against these riflemen. They just push him to death. They try to go for a hero kill on the Blade Master, but this turns around with first Ensnare flying over the Demon Hunter. Staffs him out here. So many misses. Everything was shooting at the point where the portal was coming.
There's one Stormbolt on Mackie's side. Perhaps a Blade Master kill, but that's unlikely as Spirit Link. He has the Invul. This should be a successful push by the looks of it. Level 2 for the SH. Now we even have Heal Wave coming in. May only be level 1, but still. This is looking good for the boys.
It does. Towers are up, or will be up in a bit. The Engines of War, they try their best, but what's it worth against so many riflemen, so much damage. And still, quite a few units to tank here too. Yagami at 50 food, Yehu up at 37. 36 for Mackie, and where is stuff from Relic? Does he even have anything anymore? 17 supply at 500 gold. Now the Archmage is kind of in a bad position, has to TP out. There was no Stormbolt, but he was about to be surrounded, and yeah. They pushed this Night Elf to death. He's portaling in range of the tower, so all the mana is gone.
Is it time now for the demon to die? Hex, perhaps? There is a staff. Hex on the Keeper instead. He's safe in the back, but what about the Archmage? Healing potion, perhaps, but will it only be delaying his demise? Doesn't even use it. First hero dead. Everything is falling to shit.
Blade Master's going super crazy with a few crits in a row. And that's the GG. First match that we show in NWC3L Season 9 is going to the Firestalkers, who take the lead here on Nullwood.
Alright. I'm not very familiar with the 2-and-2 map pool, but in WC3CL, there used to be some very funky maps in there, like Bridge Too Near. Do you remember that one? That was
it's
so
getting a
broken. But let's see. Maybe I can find the map pool here.
It's on NWC3L
In the rules, right?
in the rules.
Yeah. So,
Avalanche
map
is in.
pool. Avalanche, BB.
Don't even know what that is, man.
The
Centaur
CG
Grove?
is Centaur Grove, yeah.
Goldshire,
GS is, yeah.
the best map of them
Nullwood.
all. Lost
LT,
Temple.
TR, and TM. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty standard. What's BB, guys? Do you know?
I have no idea. I think
Is it some... There's a map that's called Basin. Is it that one?
yeah, Vito's coming now. 780 viewers already. That's pretty cool.
Booty Bay. No, Booty Bay is a one-on-one map.
Booty Bay.
Right?
Basalt
Booty Bay
Facet.
is the first map you have in your map selection when you want to host a game. Basalt Basin, yeah, that's the one.
Okay, I think I've never played a game on that map at all. Is that a ladder pool somewhere? No, right?
I don't know.
Bootylicious.
Bootylicious.
Geo Veto said, so we won't see it here.
But that looked like a pretty solid strat, right? You get to the mid game without taking too much losses. You go for the tier 2 push, Militia, Arcanes, Scrolls.
Yeah. I think the problem here is that the tech for the Night Elf is so late. Yeah. If he goes
where were his units? Like seriously, how many hunts did he have? 2?
Yeah.
How does he only have 2 hunts?
He fucked something up, I guess. I don't really know.
Ah, he bought all those items, remember? Double circlet, boots of speed.
Yeah, maybe.
4 moonwells.
He had to repair the Huntress Hall. It's twisted. Not up yet. Oh yeah, the picture of Remo with the boots. Let me get into the game first and then I'm gonna show it to you.
Game is up now. Ah, you're in. Good. That really put a smile on my face.
What? Ah,
the picture with the boots.
Yeah, Mikey PX, of course, you all know him from his 10,000 donations that he gave to us over the past few years. Loading it up. Loading it up.
Thank you very much also to I'm Scientist for the first time sub, and welcome.
Remo with the boots of speed at the airport of Yinchuan, I think? Or was it Beijing? I don't know.
I think it was still Yinchuan.
Fits like a nice glove, man. You should really buy those boots.
And the little icing on the cake is the ring of protection on the finger.
Yes.
Nice little touch.
Details here, man. Details. Alright. Game 2, we're loading up. Did they keep the colors? Of course not. I guess LS did, right? Or it's just Firestalkers. Remember, we have to educate your teammates that this is very...
They are barbaric Germans, Neo. They will not listen to reason.
Oh, well. We'll see about that. By the way, every donation that goes above the daily goal here will go to the NWC3L prize pool.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought it's a nice touch to do that. So I'm adjusting the colors. Well, I haven't said that in a while. Since Puntu is usually providing us with the right colors.
So Twisted Meadows, this is a map we're more used to seeing. In fact, we saw it earlier today in the Super GCS Grand Final between 1-0 and TH. Cool games. TH a little disappointing, but still a cool final to watch. If you've missed it, check it out on youtube.com/backtowarcraft. But now, of course, with this being a 2-on-2, it's going to be looking differently. Especially on Twisted, it always seems to me the 2 1v1s will oftentimes establish themselves. Where one player will attack the one base and the other the other, and forcing only one response possible, or, you know, the opposing team to be splitting up.
We have an Archmage and a Demon Hunter for the Latin soldiers. No Keeper, no Podem again. Same goes for Yagami and the Blade Master for Yehu. Quite understandable for Firestalkers. Why would they change anything? It worked like a charm on map number 1. Yeah. Relic again. Going for Huntress. I think this time they can't really contest it. Maki pulling the Militia, going for the Laboratory. Yagami is doing the same. So, again, if this is an aura, this is quite good, especially for the Rifleman push of Firestalkers. A two-shot aura would be great.
Oh, Yehu is risking something here. He's doing a dangerous creep on stream. Ooh. We all know the Rock Golem creep. It doesn't always work, but he has the guts to try it here. Okay. Let's all look at it and laugh at him if he doesn't make it work. 3
big creep spots used at the same time. Tome of Experience for Maki and a Lionheart of Stormwind. So Yehu, show me your skills. This looks good. This looks real good.
He's not using the burrow. Ah, there we go. Loading some in now.
If he denies it, man. It would be so funny.
Yehu, by the way, knows all about borrow fired damage and everything. Oh, that was close actually. Tome experience, but only the belt. But the tome, of course, is amazing. He taught me that when you have 2 borrows, having 2 peons in them, you know, 2 in each, is more damage per second than 4 in 1.
Yeah, that is common knowledge, I guess.
That's so explicit. Like, how is that common knowledge?
I don't
Not
know.
explicit, excuse me, specific. I was getting it mixed up with German there. But Mackie found a Tome of Experience as well, so he is almost level 3 already.
So Yehu harassing this, going for another steal. Don't want to let this Archmage go up to 3, and that was a big deny actually. And with the grunts, he's chasing him away from the Null Overseer, so no level 3 for him. Yagami with a Vamp Aura, by the way. Great for Yehu.
That's true. Could be a big deal. And if he gets to take out all of these Nulls, that should be level 3 for him as well. Also helpful here for creeping. The first Huntress for Relic hits the battlefield, scouts the opponent. Demon Hunter very low on experience. If you could get this last hit, would be amazing. But he can't.
No, quite far away, Global Pace from as well. And yeah, this Huntress really late again. We are 4 minutes in this game. Or, like, it's only single Engine of War. But he's teching with it. 50% done. Late Master level 2. Quite a bit of health here for him. But Archmage of Mackie is level 3 and he's trying to pressure this.
Alright, he has quite a bit of mana. No Arcane in the base. Yagami a little greedy here. Something we saw getting punished a lot the day before yesterday between Infi and TH. And this could result in a lot of economic damage. The tech isn't even halfway done yet.
4 minutes 30 in. Night Elf tech is way faster. What's Yehu's status? Almost done there. So Yagami with the later tech. I think Yagami is undefeated in solo competition, right? If I saw that correctly.
I think so. The nice thing, of course, if you take like economic damage, your ally can make up for it by transferring resources to you. And I think he lost 3 peasants, which is noticeable, but not game-losing, I wouldn't say.
Archmage this time has no boots. He's running against the Demon Hunter with boots, so he has to run to the shop. There is a potion available, but he's not waiting for it. Just using a health cell, which gets cancelled by the mana burn.
The other Archmage also in trouble, but he has the boots, so he will be getting away. There's a staff on Yehu. If he would transfer the staff to the AM, that would be so amazing.
There's a Naga coming for Mackie. Oh, yeah. This looks good for the Latin soldiers so far. Constant damage. No block yet. So the chase is on, but no catch. But here's the town portal finally. He bought a lot of time there, a lot of distraction to finish up his tier 2, but there's no shop for him, so he can't heal up now. Only with the 1 heal self he had left.
The Blade Master, though, seems to be the biggest beneficiary from this early game. Didn't have to invest like into a super early laboratory creep. Well, I guess he did. But you know what I mean. Not having to make economic sacrifices. Still getting level 3 here. And if he's lucky, claws of attack as well. In Yagami's base, once again, we see Mackie harassing, getting another peasant, and keeping the sanctions from coming up longer.
Yeah, this is basically what we saw yesterday in TH versus Infi, the constant harass against the human economy with water elementals. Blade Master is here now, he's bloodthirsty, wants to go for the Archmage, who does have a town portal though. Another peasant
Shredder. If they lose this one, this is super expensive. It seems like that one's safe. Maybe.
Grunts are coming in for the block. Mackie's still in trouble and forces another town portal here. Pretty action-packed early mid-game.
Oh. AM died for Yagami.
Lulz.
The Naga found him. He didn't have a TP anymore. Boots of Speed Demon Hunter may only be level 1, but still pretty good damage. But now, counter focus onto the Naga with the Hex and the Scroll of Speed. Is that going to be good enough? She doesn't have the boots. He's trying to TP him out and save her that way. Not going to happen. But level 1 for level 3 hero. Very good trade, of course, for the Latin soldiers.
So, Yagami, he needs... Of course, it's a great timing. Can't go for the Mountain King second now, as the altar is occupied with the Archmage. Lots of time for Mackie and his ally. We have Mass Casters here. We're going to tier 3. This is going to be Dryads and Bears for the Night Elf. Naga's coming back. No Keeper this time. Shadowhunter finds some time to creep up, of course. Very important second hero for the heal wave. Double Arcane Sanctum for Yagami as well. This time we have no Rifleman.
But the Night Elf, it seems like, cannot do too much at the moment. Agent of War not in position to creep. Only 2 Dryads, not the strongest force. And the Demon still level 1 despite the hero kill. SH 2.5 already. This solo creep really paying off well for him.
And he got the Rune Braces again. Stole this big item. Yehu always on point when it comes to these creep jacks here on Twisted.
This Blade Master is so tanky, dude.
Not what you usually want, but why not?
And there's gonna be the level 3 for the SH already. Super early on, he's low on mana at the moment. There is the Arcane Vault coming up in the main, though, for the Yagami. So Clarities will be his shortly. Ring of Regen. Really not finding the best items here.
No, but
good level.
Mantle is really good, of course, that he had before.
Another robe, yeah.
Latin Soldiers now creeping this Rock Golem. Big item for him. This time Mew is not around to steal it. Scroll of the Beast. Depending on if the priests get the spell, this can be really good. Or the walkers, of course, yeah, and they get it. So this Scroll of the Beast
just came back a second ago. He was benched for so long.
And only now the Mountain King comes, right? There's no second hero for Yagami, not from the tavern or anything. But the Shadowhunter is level 3. Seems like Yu is the carry here, on this map at least.
Last game it seemed to be the other way around. And this MK being so late is going to be a big problem because we don't have too many creeps remaining. Maki's MK on the other side is already level 2. But he's splitting a lot of experience here with his Night Elf ally, which I think is still a good idea because this demon needs level 3. Fruit of Accuracy. Ooh. Super nice drop here for them.
Yehu is causing some trouble for Maki again. Getting rid of the shop, that means no breakers, but of course the blocker line will consist of a lot of bears, so it's not that bad. But you want to keep the shop and you see 5-6 workers try to repair it. Aggressive TP or not? Well, kind of. Doesn't get any slows out though.
Here comes the Stormbolt. Is Yehu gonna engage into this, or does he have too much respect for the militia? He's gonna engage. And actually will not, as he goes for the TP out himself.
He got a kill.
Yeah.
But he's in his base now, and Yagami is under pressure from Relic, who pushes with 47 supply. Yagami himself still without a second. Oh no, the Mountain King is here. Alright, getting the Stormbolt out on the Demon Hunter, who's still not level 3. Lots of misses, but he has to use the Involt nevertheless. Master upgrade is ready for the Bears. Reju is working. Fog Lightning rocking through, and finally level 3 for the Demon.
I love the Blade Master staffing in there, trying to get there earlier, maybe going for the Naga. The crits are not quite big enough. Only level 1, and as we saw before, tanky items, not damage items on him. But the MK for Maki, he's gonna be the big playmaker here, it seems, as he's hitting level 3.
Ooh, plus 15 damage. This is gonna look good on the Demon Hunter, if he's willing to share. And not an egocentric little dwarf. We have a workshop for Yagami going for mortar teams.
A player's forces are under attack.
Of course, no fragmentation shards. Still, having area of effect is real good. Kodo Beast for Yehu to get the command aura. And another Rock Golem being crept by Firestalkers. Big mana potion, probably the best on Big Invul, of course.
There was a crit for 68 right there. So bad.
Archmage gets level 4.
Oh yeah, that's a big deal. Gonna help out with all the heroes and the casters. But it seems like the Latin soldiers want to go for a big push with the MK, the centerpiece of this army. Moving across towards the human side. And one of the Sanctums is looking pretty exposed.
We have one heal scroll, I guess, for the Firestalkers. Nothing on the Latin soldiers. There's so much coming, man. Even more militia. Human is coming in now. Didn't go to Merchant. Firestalkers are not portaling. They want to run back and give Relic and Maki some time. Shop is dead. Arcane Sanctum, as you said, pretty exposed and killed. Production cut in thirds. 2/3 remaining. But he does have mortar teams there. It's really good against the Huntress and Dryads and casters of Maki.
Yehu heading immediately for this Naga, seeing there's no invul on her. He hits level 4 as well. The crits will be bigger if he gets some. He has more mana for more invul, but he transferred the invul, I think, right there. That was well done.
Yes, he did. But the casters of Maki, they're not having a good time. Well, the blocker line for Yagami is still standing strong. The level... Oh, long range Stormbolt. Yehu's Blade Master is out of the fight. 1,000 gold for Yehu here.
So-called style, trying to go for the Naga again. This is dangerous with the next Stormbolt coming
Oh,
in.
the heal wave a little too late. He's not getting the Naga as well. Oh, this is bad for Firestalkers. The Archmage's under pressure and he dies. Explodes into pieces there. Hex on the Demon Hunter. Can they win this without the Blade Master? I mean, the Archmage gone means the aura is gone. And the army should be overwhelming.
Where is he? He's surrounded against the trees. He can't get out. And he dies as well. This is looking good for the boys.
Yes. They're pushing forward. Who's still on 51 supply. Yagami at 48 as well. The Demon Hunter falls as well. They overstayed their welcome. The Blade Master fell, but apart from that, everything went in order for the Firestalkers. And we said before how important those 2-0 wins are. This is 3 points for your team, Remo.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry. That's the way I like to see it. Well done. So,
Big win.
The idea was to have me playing last, so I won't be in a grumpy mood if I lose. I wonder if that's still the idea here.
I think still or Yagami want to play next. Of course, we will play all the games not at the same time, but one after another, so it's easier for you to follow. We have more than 1,000 people here on stream. That is very, very nice for the first showcase of NWC3L here on our stream. Go Echo Isles. This means
Still's game.
Still's game.
My
old clanmate, man, from N-Faculty days.
He's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Of course, we scouted him back then. The Still versus Mackie, you say?
Yeah, if it's Echo. Are you in the game? No, right? No.
No, it's not up yet. So we play a little commercial break because half of the commercial break money goes to NWC3L as well. Thank you, Maximilian, for the sub. Thanks a lot for 2 amazing years of Warcraft. That's true, man. 24 months. You just unlocked a new sub badge, my friend. One of the very few that have the 2-year sub.
Whoop, whoop.
2 years. Half of the Back to Warcraft history, you're with us. As a sub. That's pretty damn nice.
I have to get some tissues. Give me 1 second.
Sure. So. Some talks about the maps now. Let's see if Yehu is tickering for read more after his success. He is not, so I will do it for him. Oh, Yehu was there. Maybe he's editing after. I will do it for him as a little gift for this win. For the Firestalkers. Okay, game's up.
Came back just in time.
Yes. Echo Isles it is. Human versus Orc. Of course, very comfortable lead for Firestalkers now, leading 3-0. And I think this year is going pretty good for you guys, right? 8-7 win against Team Bulgaria. Having a 6-6 score against the Swedish team, which is damn strong. And also a win against LG.
Mm-hmm.
So not a single clan war lost yet.
Of course, it's not only about winning, that you don't just get points in the ladder or in this scoring system for winning the clan war, but for the score is important, is what I'm trying to say. There's 15 points to go around. If you win everything, you get 15, and depending on how well you do or how worse you do, you get fewer points. And already 3 have been secured by the 2-2 team.
That's right. Almost halfway done. Of course, you need 8 points there, if it's best of 15 points to win a clan war. So, Mackie versus Still. What do we know about the 2 players here?
I don't know much at all about Mackie, to be honest.
There's a lot of not available here in our Tale of the Tape. We know that it's Germany versus Chile, so that helps a little.
For anyone who watches a few Warcraft streams aside from us, will know that still has a bit of a vendetta going on with Todd.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I don't know about it.
He defeats Todd almost all the time, from what I hear, and Todd does not like that fact. And yeah, some emotions have been voiced.
That's why he asked me on Twitter who Funny Man is. Okay, that makes sense. Mackie had a keyboard bug for some reason, so we have to rehost this game now. That's okay. So far, the clan war goes very well. Before we start the coverage of this league, I asked the admins and team orgas if it would be possible to actually play the entire clan war and show up in time and stuff. Is the game up?
Not yet.
And they all were pretty excited about this and want to do their best. And so far, it's going good. Yehu and Martial Spirit doing a good job in bringing in their players for this clan war.
So we see this matchup a lot in our Asian coverage. Honestly, I have no idea what the meta is in Europe.
Me neither, and that's...
Is it Expo? Is it Tower Rush? Is it one base? I would imagine it's one base.
I would think the same. That's kind of the cool thing that we will experience here with the NWC3L coverage. Different metagame for different matchups, at least a little bit.
Oh my god. Maximilian, who just resubbed with a big donation. Seems like you want to have the WC3L and WC3L players getting something as well, as is going to be contributed to them in parts with 50 euros. God damn it, dude. Thank you so much. Saying good luck and have fun, Remo. Well, thank you. I don't know exactly how much fun I'm going to have, but I'm going to try.
Thank you very, very much, man. What a way to celebrate 2 years of Back to Warcraft subbing with throwing more money at us. This is very good. So every cent that we receive now via donation goes directly into the NWC3L fund. Or prize pool. We have still in blue from Germany representing the Firestalkers who took the lead in the 2-on-2. That was actually the first time that Mackie and Relic were defeated this season in 2-on-2, so pretty big accomplishment for Yehu and Yagami, defeating them 2-0. Didn't expect that at all. So,
wow.
Pretty bad position for Mackie. He's one of the star players, I guess, together with Cash. And he has to back this up now.
And he's gonna back it up with an MK first, dude.
Against Orc, right? This
against Orc, yes. That is super unusual.
Yeah. At the moment, Mackie is 4-3 this season in NWC3L, losing 2 games, winning 2 games, losing 1, or series is. Still is 2-0 in maps. He won his the only series that he played in. So he wants to keep the clean sheet. And carry the next 3 points home to Germany.
So, how well acquainted is still with Mackie? Does he have an idea about this MK possibility? Because of course you have to play entirely differently against an MK than against an Archmage, for example. I thought he was going to go for the green camp since the altar was next to it, but no, he's going for the Merc camp first. Healing is going to be essential in the early game. You don't have water elementals to tank for you against the creeps. So you need that Shadow Priest. If that Shadow Priest dies, it's not good.
The thing is, still is not scouting this at all, as Orcs never do, or very rarely do. Oh, Mackie losing a peasant here to the creeps. Is it the nerves? Because 1,000 people are watching, 2,000 eyes are watching.
A nice way to inflate the numbers. You think that's how the Chinese do it?
Yeah.
Claws of attack to start with. 4 still, that's what he likes to see. The Scouting Grunt can get punished here. Usually never happens against an Archmage, but if the MK finds him, could be the kill. MK finding the Talisman of Evasion as well could be useful against the Blade Master, who tried to grab up another item, but I guess there was only a ring in there.
Still knows that Mackie did the Merc camp first. He scouted the marketplace, so he saw the item there, which is also a Talisman of Evasion.
Grunt is gonna get bolted. Is he? Yes.
There we go. And there's quite a few footmen, and the militia, and this
I'm gonna
around.
try to pop him out, maybe?
No, he's too far away from it.
It's probably not gonna work. Alright, that's a big early game kill.
2.5, good leveling as well. No tech just yet though, and it's pretty
Blade
big.
Master though, dude. The Blade Master. Is he not gonna buy the claws?
Got a circlet for it. Not yet, as it seems. Still is around for more than 8 years, I guess. How old is he now? 24 or something? Ah, he got the claws now.
I don't know.
We scouted him when he was barely 16. In some leagues, he wasn't allowed to play because it was ESL, I think.
Yeah.
So we kind of have a long history with this guy. Nice to see him back.
Alright, but the MK, he's gonna get his expo up here. Blade Master's too far away, too late to really punish this. That's gonna be his level 3. Let's see, how many kills can the Blade Master get? He has only 1 Windwalk.
Interesting that Mackie plays expansion with the Mountain King.
Oh, is he just gonna stand here and keep the expo from coming up? Level 2? Okay, he has 2 Windwalks now.
So much damage, man. Plus 17!
That was pretty nice from Mackie. Baited the fake bolt there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Relic sees it as well. Pump faking it. Oh, the grunt coming in. He certainly won't. Oh my god, is he just gonna click on it? It's a lot of damage.
Oh, nice.
He's just gonna click on this.
Yeah, nice Invo Potion dodge as well to not get stunned, and he cancels the expansion. This is really bad for the Latin, so this game plan does not work at all for Mackie.
And he's healing so much in the meantime in these 15 seconds. He is now out of Invul though, and he's surrounded. He's gonna have to TP out of this soon. Windwalk, I mean.
Windwalk out, yeah. He lost another grunt though. So
More
2
Storm
lost
Bolts.
grunts.
But that was expensive.
Yes.
For both sides, I guess.
But it's way better for Still, as his tech is up. He's level 2 and a bit, that's still okay.
And we have double Bestiary coming. And there's no War Mill in sight. Lumber Mill, excuse me.
Oh boy. If this is Wyvern, if he scouts the main seat, there's no Wyvern. This is almost instant GG once the first Wyvern pop out. There's no Water Elementals. There's no Archmage. He has no anti-air except the Berserker.
MK at the shop, what's he gonna get? He would like boots and staff. He sells the talisman with that. That might be doable, but it's so expensive to get this expo up. And he may lose a few more peasants here. Oh, staffing in. And this time he's gonna hit that. Oh, does he have one more Stormbolt? With a few bashes, could this be the kill?
He is revealed, but no lucky bash.
Oh,
So still runs away. No mana anymore on the Mountain King. Healing preferred now over the Windwalk. Trying to block, trying to get rid. Oh, this actually works, but there's the Shadow Hunter hexing the Footman.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
And there's a Stormbolt in a second. 5, 4. There's another hex, right? Yeah,
again.
there's another hex. Alright. Right decision to do that.
Scroll speed. Uh-oh. These peasants are exposed, Neo. But at least the town hall is up.
Yeah, the town hall is up. The first tower is coming, but it's only an arcane. And now, Wyvern production. But only 2. Then he's transitioning into Raiders. But they will do a ton of damage.
Can he cancel this tower? I think it's a little too late for that. Blade Master has really good damage. But with mass repair, he's gonna keep it alive.
Right, but one
The
peasant
Blade
dead.
Master gets bolts around it here. He has no more mana.
There's always hex.
He has to run. If he loses the SH, that's fine. And
Does he have enough units for a surround? He's hexing the Berserker. There's no more mana on the Shadow Hunter, so he gets away with both. Actually, getting the kill on the Berserker is really big, as I said before. The only anti-air that Mackie has.
A town is under siege.
where's the Arcane Vault? He needs clarities badly, Mackie does.
Wyvern. The Wyvern on the base.
Oh yeah. Too much damage.
Yeah, 2 of them way too strong. Second Scout Tower doesn't even come up. And he has no solution to this. Blade Master can't pop in. Crazy DPS for tier 2. These Wyvern have.
Yeah, they're completely uncontested. That tower's never gonna come up.
Nope.
It's like, this looks like checkmate.
There's one Stormbolt, but of course he can't get the kill. Aye, this is hard to watch for the Latin soldiers.
Focusing on the MK now, but there's no more mana for Hex. Blade Master out of mana as well. Blade Master could still get bolts around it here, but he bolted the one Wyvern, which can't take any more damage. This is looking like frustration now from the human. Ensnare should be ready soon, but he TP's out before. But now we have 3 Wind Riders against not a single tower.
Everything is pretty hurt, but I guess that's fine. Tower is up too late, and this economy is completely wrecked! GG, well played! 3rd map in a row for the Firestalkers, and still taking map number 1. No chance against air! Wyvern too strong.
And it didn't even seem like he took that much damage. He took quite a bit of damage when he actually lost the Expo coming up, so I take that back. And when you don't have those towers ready in time, it's just GG.
1-0 for him here. If he wins this 2-0, then it's gonna be a 6-0 start for your clan. And this would be pretty sick. And Yehu is tickering. Thank you very much for the week more coverage. Wonder if someone's doing it for Liquipedia, otherwise I will take care of that one. So now, still has to veto 2 maps, and then Mackie can choose this one. Mackie was quite successful in the American Championship series that was organized by Ugrilainen and Martial Spirit and Overadmire and Deport. Getting, what was it? Rank 4 in the end, behind Longwalk, Hunter and Furf. So fourth best player in America. He is. Map pool in 1-on-1 is AZ, AI, Echo Isles, Last Refuge, Secret Valley, Terranostan, Turtle Rock, and Twisted. So huge map pool here. And still vetoes LR and, of course, Terranostan.
Interesting that he left Twisted in. It's usually one of the human favorite maps. But maybe personal preference, not liking LR. Right, so now it's up to Mackie. What's his choice gonna be? TM should be expected, or maybe he prefers something else himself. Yeah, and it's Twisted Meadows. We saw this coming from a mile away, but still was not concerned with this. Maybe he has a good answer against the early level 3 Archmage, against the possible big Beastmaster push coming in.
Yes.
And towers to go along with that.
So, game is up. Twisted Meadows it is. If there's a quick 8-0, they will just still play the remaining games, right?
Yeah. They are relevant for the league standings.
So, still is ready. Just waiting for Mackie. He says go as well. Off we go. This clan war goes as fluent as possible at the moment. And we have the first donation towards the NWC3L prize pool here by Luck, I guess. How would you pronounce it?
Luke.
Luke. 2 euros. Love when funny man destroyed Todd. Kiss. Alright. First little still fanboy here. And he is starting in the bottom left, representing Firestalkers, of course. In red here in the bottom. And on the other side, it's Mackie from Chile. In the upper right, with of course, the altar towards the laboratory. So this is gonna be no surprise. Not the rock golem creep spot position for still.
Yeah. You told me though that it's possible in every position.
Yes, it is.
But it's the most reliable on the upper one. Yeah. Wegi, who earlier was fortunate enough to have that start, but not still. It's a fast Archmage, right? Yeah. So super standard. So far, this is gonna be rushing to level 3, Beastmaster, tier 2 cancellation into tower push. That is pretty much the meta on TR. And hard to defend. But still showed that he's a pretty capable player. Let's see if
it's gonna be a different game though. Still was the aggressor in the first map, like the entire time. This goes along with the Mountain King pick of Mackie. This time it's gonna be entirely different, I guess. He's too far away to contest this. And until there's Enstay and Spirit Link, he doesn't have really too much map control here on Twisted. So Mackie is the one putting the pedal to the metal. Who is that?
And still here with the 2 Borrow tech as well as a Peon Scout. So it's going to cut into his tech significantly. But he's going to skip on the shop, actually, which means he's going to buy up a bunch of circlets and go try harassing. Of course, he won't be in time to do anything about this laboratory happening across the map. If this is a Tome of Experience, this game becomes even more difficult for the Orc.
Alright. Watermental number 1 is gone, though. Taking a bit of damage on the Peasant, but he will remain alive. Tome of Agility and Rune Bracers. Definitely not the drop that he was hoping for.
Really well microed here by Mackie, saving every single peasant.
Yeah.
So far. Don't lose it now! No, he won't.
Well done. Curse. Not striking here. But no Tome of Experience, not an item that he was looking for. Still scouting this, and he will see, oh, everything is hurt. And again, no tower in the base, as it usually is the case. A little bit of creeping done by Still. Of course, he wants a good Blade Master again. 2 Borrow tech we have. No 1 Borrow tech.
He's making the shop now. If Still should lose this shop, this can be very problematic with his Blade Master being so low HP. Yeah. But it's very unlikely that the human will be moving to the Orc base before he gets level 3, especially considering how easy that is for him. Really good Peon Scout here, looking for Militia, going simultaneously creeping. You see that a lot. And the AM, 2.5 already.
Not that scary.
Oh, the
yet.
Grunt was so close to seeing the human down here, but I think he missed him.
Yeah.
Oh! Or did he? I guess he didn't.
Alright. Tier 2 tech has started. A lot of peasants there for Mackie. That's more than he needs, for sure.
With those peasants, he could go for the gnolls if he wants to. And it seems like that's exactly what he's doing. Sometimes Orc players will try to scout for this. Oh, I meant the big gnolls. Is he going for the small gnolls? No, it's the big ones.
Will miss rally, as it seems. Archmage is joining this. This will be his level 3. On the other side, Blade Master close to level 2. When close to tier 2.
Is he creeping the gold mine? Where is he going? Merc camp? Probably
green
the Merc
spot.
camp, right?
I think green spot. Very easy.
Okay, that seems like a very safe camp. Grunt Scouting once again sees that this was happening. AM is level 3. This is why humans like this map so much. It's oftentimes hard to reach level 3 on the AM. Not on this map. It's pretty much unpreventable if you're the Orc. Tier 2, though, is going to be delayed because of this for the human always, because of the fast creep. So, Beastmaster play still far away. But with the Water Elementals, can he go for the Burrows regardless? We have 4 footies joining this, and about to be 2, maybe even 3 soon, Water Elementals. Lots of damage here. Grunts are coming in, a little late. Tier 2 is finished, Shadowhunter coming, but it's going to take a while. And I think this Burrow is not going to come through.
No, not at all. Way too much damage from Mackie here. He's losing 1 footman in the north to the first critical strike. Shadowhunter is coming up. But also these tier 2 building, or this tier 2 building, is quite hurt. Still was lucky that he produced the Shadowhunter before he was supply stuck here. No backup burrow.
Already Warmal coming in the back though. And the new burrow seems to be getting killed off here with the water elemental damage. We have seen some proxy tier 2 buildings recently from the Orc. From the Orcs, I mean. In our Asian competition. Not from Still though. Still stuck on only Barracks production. Here comes the Bestiary again. Can this be cancelled once more by the human? Without mana for water elementals? Probably not.
Doesn't look like it, but this was quite a good timing for Mackie. Cancelled the tier 2 production, cancelled the burrow. He's supply stuck now, stuck at 3 grunts. And yeah, Shadowhunter is popping up, but he needs time. Beastmaster second for Mackie, who is at tier 2, obviously, otherwise no tier 2 hero. And Arcane Sanctums are coming up. So supply free for him as well. So what can the Blade Master accomplish now? He's only level 2.5, no level 2 Windwalk, and the 2 summon heroes are coming into the base again.
Already the tower is coming up in anticipation of getting tower pushed himself, but Yeah, with the summons. That's going to be an easy cancel. Bestiary will come through. What about this Burrow? This is so much damage. I think he has to cancel this. Hex on the AM. Burrow is gonna finish, cancel at the very last second. And the Blade Master was across the map. Was this maybe a little too greedy? Not paying respect to the tier 2 push capabilities. Oh, the Beastmaster surrounded, by the way.
Yep.
By the peons here. But this is expensive.
There's no mana on the heroes anymore. Blade Master is coming in. But he's losing the second run as it seems. Nice hex to lower the damage. Also the Quill Beast is gone. Can he kill it? I don't think he can kill it. Second Quill Beast is coming as well. Nice defense on keeping this one alive. And killing the Beastmaster. Still buying some time here, which he desperately needs for the third burrow, which is coming up. Also Warmel in the back. Nice that he positions the burrow here where it can't be attacked. So finally he can get raiders, but of course the big damage was done. No Spirit Lodge, and also no lumber for the Spirit Lodge at the moment. Did he queue it somewhere? No. So he has to fight with what he has. He's going for a Wyvern.
Forces are under attack.
He wants to buy time with a Wyvern Harass. It's a ballsy move, man. There's gonna be a lot of anti-air, Quill Beast, Water Elementals, and casters. So if he finds this Wyvern, especially when Slow is around, that will be killed easily. If he can move it across the map without being scouted, and with the army out of the base, then we saw on Echo Owls how much damage a Wyvern can do.
That was 2 though. And okay, he's making 2.
But of course this delays your Raider and Ensnare. And the Raider is there to help you in the Tower Rush defense, which will be coming. Do we see... Yeah, we do have Ivories. Call to arms! And off we go. One direction, bottom left.
Troll Warlord will be crept up here before. Blade Master giving the soul experience to the SH, going to result in almost level 3. And he's also going to see this attack coming early. How can he hold on to this? Belt of Giant Strength again. Not what he wanted. And the Wind Riders flying into the human base. There's a guard tower already done there. Almost.
Very good call to go for that safe guard tower. The Wyvern, yeah, one staying in there, one is flying into the base, but no masonry though. This at least forces repair.
Tower's almost up for still in his base. He wants to buy more time for this. Blade Master dropping low. He has the healing potion, uses it here. SH close to his level 3. But,
weird tower position here. First Demolisher is in. Tons of damage. Low attack speed though. And the first tower is killed. Second tower is killed. This Wyvern is helping so much against the towers. This is actually pretty good.
But still, all the caster force doesn't seem to be touched too much. The Demolisher can shoot from range. The tower, the Watchtower, is going to help as well against these summons. But the Wind Riders, when they're slowed, when they lose their mobility, they become pretty easy to deal with usually.
That's true. But he's in a okay position here, I guess. We have seen worse Tower Rush starts for the Orcs.
Level 3 SH.
Yeah,
that's a big
that's
deal.
key. Absolute key. Level 1 on the Beastmaster. Mackie is pushing forward, diving in against this tower, wants to get rid of it. Of course, there's no reinforced defenses. And that's an easy kill. Nice invis as well. Oh, the position for the Demolisher is pretty bad. Speed Scroll saves him. For now, at least. Oh, nice block from Mackie with the Footman. I don't know if that was on purpose, but if it was, that was genius.
Going for the towers again here with the Wind Riders, using their piercing damage. But he can't get it.
No.
Demolishers, oh, the damage is almost enough, but again, not quite. Stuck outside the base. One Demolisher falls. We're gonna have a new one soon, though, but the first guard tower finishes.
Oh boy, this is hard. He can repair it with ease now, but he doesn't! The tower falls, gets the Wyvern in return, and the second tower falls as well. Cast is down too. Can he really hold on to this? I mean, the Archmage is diving in quite deep. Mass repair on this Demolisher as he needs the damage, but the tower number 3 is gone as well. These Ivories didn't do anything.
And now the Demolishers suddenly become useful against the casters. The Beastmaster in trouble as well.
Nice
Gets
heal
healed
wave.
back. In
Nice
again.
heal wave.
I thought this was over for the Orc, but no, man. Still making a marvelous defense happen.
Strong defense indeed. Archmage is diving again, but so many casters have died. The Blade Master's level 3.6 all of a sudden. Shadowhunter 3.3. And is there enough invisible to get rid of it. He's going for the towers again, killing the first one. Beastmaster is about to die. Windwalk, Blademaster moving out, and there it goes. Backstab and kills the Beastmaster for the second time. And without Quill Beastman, what can you do? You lack the anti-air. He's abandoning this tower push as it seems.
Wow, what a good defense. And this, I guess, is the reason why he doesn't feel the need to veto TM.
Yeah.
This tower push is over. This was an all-in, and he held it. But he doesn't hold it with the best straight-up army units. He has one Wyvern,
correct.
2 Demolishers. So good hold, but now he's stuck on kind of subpar army.
Indeed, I didn't like the tower positioning too much. It was right in still phase and very close to basically everything. So that can be improved by Mackie here for sure. To play it a little safer. But maybe he was so convinced that this will work because there was nothing on Still's side. That he thought, okay, it doesn't matter, I will just put him right in front of you.
Another level 4 for the Blademaster. Pretty underwhelming inventory, to be honest. But still, good levels. So, Mackie, can he turn this into a straight-up one-base game? Is that what he wants with a Beastmaster? Look at his inventory.
Yep.
It's not what he wants.
Nope. 3 Ivory Towers again. 43 supply only, though. Level 2 on the Beastmaster. For the Hog. Helps with scouting. He doesn't go breakers at all. Maybe he thinks, alright, there's no walkers, so I don't need the breakers. Tower again coming. 2 of them for still.
Alright. The SH, by the way, is taking this creep camp. Isn't this super hard to creep with, like, only Wyverns?
With 3 Wyverns, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, the damage is okay, but the SH is not really a tank.
Well, he has 5 heal selves. It's fine. Is he expanding?
Oh, it looks like it.
Against 3 Wyvern and catapults?
Okay. Cancel the towers. Oh, still is going tier 3.
Boots.
I like it, boys.
Boots of speed.
You know what we might see, Neo?
Oh, Remo, come on!
Torrens, boys.
We saw Torrens yesterday and you weren't there.
And I will regret that for the rest of my life.
I know. Talisman of Evasion for the Shadow Hunter there. Level 4. Do you really... Like, this expansion is scouted. He knows exactly what to do and where to go now. Level 4, 3 heroes on the human side though as well. Does he have the time to knock it down the towers here though? More Wyvern. And Venom Spears, of course. An amazing update. For those air units.
Invisible Summon Harass seems to be heading the Orc's way. But there are 2 watchtowers here to deal with this. And once he has reinforced defenses, not going to be so effective anymore. As the SH keeps creeping, getting closer to level 5. But now level 4, of course, getting not much experience at all from creeps anymore.
Yeah, that's true. The higher your hero, the lower the XP from creeps. He's shooting.
Oh my god.
He's
the
shooting
Demolishers
through the forests. The creeps don't care at all.
That's amazing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Little scouting going
Finally,
on.
the Spirit Lodge is coming in after 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's a little late, but he did well with this. Late Master's helping with creeping. 130 critical strikes on level 2.
Oh, please tell me he's going burning oil, dude.
He's attacking the Arcane Sanctum, and Mackie thinks, what the hell? Griffin Aviary is coming. We have a Zeppelin against this. Otherwise, this will cost a lot of repair. Oh my god, he has to run all the way back. The army is not here to support this, so he might very well lose those 2 Demolishers.
Oh, those casters!
Oh,
Walking right into the Wyvern.
Sweet
One's
trap!
dead. Oh, but now Invis coming in as well.
And the anti-air summons. Speed scroll being used. Ooh, those volleys though.
Oh,
nice Invis cast
again.
by Mackie. He's trying to find the catapults. This one is misrallied, by the way.
Does he have another scroll of speed? Yeah, that's the second one. With the second, you have to run away, and now we realize, ah, yeah, dust of appearance. That's a good idea.
Against Invis, it always is. He's splitting the damage on these 2 buildings. I don't really know why. So finally, the Demolishers will fall.
They're not really good anymore. How much experience do they give, by the way? They're 4 supply. I don't think they give all that much
I
experience.
don't know which level this is. And Wyvern now. 1 masonry upgrade. This catapult is still alive, by the way. And killing a farm and the barracks, as it seems. Couldn't do anything against the expansion.
Oh, the SH gets
Shadow
slowed.
Hunter.
He's gonna die.
That's big, man. Level 4.5 second hero. He's trying to help a bit with the Wyvern, but I don't
The
think
Blade
so.
Master, can he run down there quick enough to transfer the TP? Oh, the sorceresses weren't in range anymore for the slow. That was a micro mistake by Mackie.
Wyvern not going in for the harass again. We have tier 3. I don't know if he has Envenomed Spears. Ah! It's researching right now. And the catapult is still up. This was so much repair. By
The
way,
towers don't cover this peasant line.
that's true. That is true.
Not the best placement on these ivories, we have to say.
Some mistakes by Mackie, for sure. 3.
It's a tiny Great Hall time. We have an Orb of Lightning. Oh, but it really doesn't have the resources for tiny Great Hall, I guess.
Double Griffin Aviary, by the way. In the back. No, not a single Dragonhawk yet, though. Kobe's now here to defend, but mining has stopped for the expansion.
A player's forces are under
Interesting game. But I feel like he has to counter expand, right?
Mackie, by the way, has 1,500 gold and 0 lumber. That's quite hard to watch.
He should make some peasants.
Or get a shredder.
And the Blade Master now really abusing the fact that there's no MK. He'll be able to staff out of this if he wants to.
And the Shadow Hunter gets up to level 5 thanks to the Rock Golem. Now peons are moving over to the upper left to expand. And Venom Spears do work against Rock Golems, by the way. Funny thing. Agility and the flute! Oh shit!
Oh, that's nice.
He doesn't pick. Okay, he stabs onto it. Alright. It was quite close. And he gets the Shredder for normal damage. This is +4 damage here. On every single Wyvern. Remo, where's the Torrent Totem? Can you please tell
I know,
your,
right?
Can you
Where
please
is it?
tell your teammate to go Torrents?
Why don't you make good units still? Come on.
Creepjack, there is no TP on the Beastmaster. He's stepping in with the Archmage. Could result in a lot of damage on him. But he has
He's not chasing though, surprisingly.
Spell Shield against only slow here, I guess.
Ah,
So
it's
will be
useless.
sold.
He's gonna have 5-5 though in a moment.
Yeah, this is really scary. Sends the Shadow Hunter away, so this is solo experience. Ah! Barely enough, but so many tomes of agility this game for still as well. Mackie's desperately trying to find some experience. But can't really. Dragonhawks are coming. Far away from level 5.
player's forces are under
Adept
attack.
upgrade for the walkers only now after 20 minutes.
Oh, 5 Blade Master. SH no mana though here to heal his buddy. So this will have to be a TP by the undead, by the orc, I think.
There's reveal. The Blade Master's in trouble.
He's looking for some pickoffs before he evacuates here. Can he get it? No, one sorceress. Huh? Ooh. He's not doing it. Seems like he
thing.
could have.
No. 3 towers and shop before expansion here. Maybe he's going Tiny Great Hall now. Pretty sure he does.
Yeah.
Yes, Tiny Great Hall time. He's catching up as the gold mines run dry in a bit. Only 600 gold remaining. Mackie spent all his gold, so at 68 supply. But only one... Oh, okay, 3 Dragonhawks now. That makes up for it. Basically no ground army for still. Except
But no matter where he's forced into a fight, main base or expo, there's a bunch of towers there.
Yeah.
Main bases, by the way, soon to expire. Only around 300-400 left. Did you just say that?
Yes.
Okay.
Remo on repeat again. You will all get that back when your game versus Cash is on, so that's fine. It's gonna be my favorite cast of the year. Invis Dragonhawks, yo! This is so cool! kind of Yoss playbook. He loved to do that back then.
Blade Master in the peon line once again. A whole bunch of towers here though. Ooh, big crits. 256 despite having no items.
Yeah.
I guess that was a good roll.
Forces are under attack.
That was almost max, right? I think so.
So, is either of these players gonna expand again, or are we suddenly on one base once more?
Looks like it. The Archmage, by the way, spell shield as well. This is great against Hex. No tier 3 by Mackie. 75 supply.
One thing about the towers, he can go for Cloud, right? But that's tier 3. Ah, never mind.
We do get Warsong Battle Drums upgrade. That's gonna be the second damage aura for the Wyvern. And of course the rest of the army as well. So he's forcing the fight at the expansion. 3 towers up, reinforced defenses, piercing damage does nothing to them anymore. And still is preparing a second expansion there. He doesn't care about the tiny Great Hall. Expansion by Mac as well.
His tower is taking like no damage.
45 armor, pretty good.
Alright, so he has a TP to go to his first expo if he wants to, and the tower is actually gonna fall after a lot of work. But I guess he's just gonna give it up.
He can go there now. He wanted to get another expansion. Tiny Great Hall is there, and the
A player's
peons are moving
forces
over.
under attack.
Okay, he's just giving it up. Yeah, they're right.
He's gonna threaten the human's base, hoping to force a response before his Great Hall falls.
Towers, though.
But he has 2 levels of masonry,
Oh, he
so
knows
these
about
towers
the
aren't
Dragon-
too easy to take down.
He knows about the Dragonhawks and goes Bad Riders now. Very, very hard to fight against.
Right, 1 tower down. Has a few more to go. Peasants trying to repair, but the damage is just too high here, it seems. And Mackie has to TP home if he wants to keep an expansion.
Yeah. All the Dragonhawks out of invisibility. He needs the damage to knock down the Great Hall. The towers are down. So, will he TP or will he just rely on the second expansion? He doesn't have gold for the second expansion. He has to hold on to this. Oh, this is bad for Mackie. Will he TP out as well? Looks like it, right?
Bad Rider could be tons of damage. Justify the means. Oh.
That was okay. Didn't lose his, like, 1, I guess.
He lost 1 hawk,
Yeah.
but only 1.
And still is still mining. And long distance mining now for Mackie. Oh well, actually not.
Oh, nice. He left the Blade Master there, actually.
Ah, and 1 more kill. If he gets Blade Storm, this will hurt against expansions. He invested in a few towers too many. Finally gets the town hall up here.
But
So again,
if he
1
holds
base
on to
progress.
both these bases, he's gonna be on 2 versus 1.
Archmage is close to 5. Putting in more towers. Or Blade Master is revealed with that. Level 2 Hawk, by the way, for magic damage. 3 rolls. And I heard a Kodo somewhere, right? Didn't I?
Yeah, I heard the drums as well. Where are they?
Witch Doctor. Coming.
A
Ah,
player's
no,
forces are under
the
attack.
the stampeding sound is from the walkers, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. Ooh, slippers for the Blade Master just laying around here.
And he's gonna find the expo up here, but it's done. The human can TP to it. Actually, there's no TP,
Is under siege.
but there's a bunch of
And-
towers. Does he have
Yeah, but
liquid
he's-
fire?
He's not in range. He doesn't have Liquid Fire, man. That would be so great now. Spirit Link on everything. Only the Arcane can attack. This is a super good angle. This is such a good angle for this attack. Second peasant down.
Are under attack.
If he had liquid fire, this would be so dirty.
I think he can just...
And now the
egg kick
human
it.
has to go back. Suddenly, the Blade Master finds an exposed peasant line.
Nice multitasking by Still.
Yeah, he's
Attacking...
playing this really well tactically.
Yeah. And he's getting closer and closer to 6. So again, mining denied for a little. Poison damage helps. And the towers are going down again.
Is under siege.
And now free reign for the blade here.
Yep. And these summons are not going to survive long against the Orb of Lightning.
It's so so much experience.
A player's forces are under attack.
Crit, purge, everything.
Where's
He's
the purge?
feeding him.
He's not purging him at all. Look at this. He's like 10 attacks without a purge. Do summons have hero resistance? They don't, do they?
No. Archmage level 5. Summons just got better. End snare upgrade after 27 minutes, by the way, now.
Blade Master needs one more kill for level 6.
Town is under siege.
Oh, he still does have the staff. I think he's needed here because Mackie is pushing into the base. 60 supply against 61. Shop is gone. He's just right-clicking the expo.
He wants to bait him into the towers here. There's no way the human can fight within all of these watchtowers. Is he still gonna try? Looks like it.
Expo for still running. He has eyes on the map everywhere thanks to this.
He could
Mackie is
disenchant some summons for level 6. He has Master on the walkers, lots of mana on him.
Oh,
And
poor
there we
Raider.
go. This water elemental is gonna fall. And that is Blade Storm unlocked.
Oh, hell yeah.
A player's forces are
This should be a dead expansion. The poor Raider will die here. Oh, it's Blade Storm into the caster army. Heal Scroll saves him though, so this didn't get a single kill. But of course, tons of damage. The Wyvern are all trapped there. He has to TP out to disengage with the shackles. There was a good engagement here in the north by Mackie.
And he still has the 2 bases running, so...
It's getting better and better. And now he knows about the expo in the bottom left.
a player's
Can
forces are under
still hold on to this. He does have 2-3 Bat Riders. It's not too much.
Oh, he lost his shop. He doesn't have any healing, clarities, or scrolls of speed. What a crazy game. He has to defend this expo.
Otherwise he has no income anymore, no gold to set it up again. The Blade Storm is of course on cooldown. And that cost a lot of gold. Tower is down. Still invisible Dragonhawks. Love this play by Mackie. And so many summons here.
And he has no detection. None at all. There's one Witch Doctor in the base. He's trying to bring him down there, but he's slowed.
a player's forces are under attack.
Killed
He's
for
gonna
free
get one
again.
priest, but... Oh, the Hawks! They show themselves!
Oh
What are they
no!
doing?
What a mistake! A lot of Bat Riders explode. Here's the next one. Hex to get rid of the shackles. But I think he's winning that fight there with shackles anyhow. Blade Master can't really attack. New Dragonhawks are coming in. And without the oh, actually, they are surviving as it seems. Nice hexes
Chance
there.
everywhere.
Level 6 on the Shadow Hunter as well. Of course, no big bad voodoo here. He needs more damage on the Dragonhawks. He's winning the air fight.
Invis coming in. No detection against it, but still so many Wind Riders are left. Going for the Beastmaster next. There's an invul on him. He's quick enough to run away, it seems.
Still has a few walkers up there. Everything is hurt though. The Kingdom for Heal Scroll here, and of course Heal Wave. There we go. Almost level 7 on the Blade Master.
Alright, he got 1,000,000 kills there.
Yeah.
But the human still has
Player's
2
forces are
expansions.
under attack.
But the question is for how long. A Raider was doing some preparation. Died to the towers though. He never stopped mining at this expo, so that's good. Mackie has 4 production buildings and can
What
get
a
back
game.
to 60 easily. Did he rebuild the shop? He didn't. As it seems.
And there's a shop in
Ah,
the
there's a
main
shop
in
there.
the back. And
And
up
he's going
there,
tiny
new tiny
control.
great hall. Alright.
What a game! Holy shit.
Seriously. But if the Blade Master goes towards the first expansion, a Blade Storm could kill all of these towers.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter to what expansion he goes. He can kill a lot.
He just saw the humans' army positioning with the Witch Doctor that fell. So, where does still want to go? Invis
going
stuff
to-
walking around the map, getting found though. What a game, dude. This is really cool.
By the way, cool little inside knowledge from one of our viewers here. A purge doesn't work when you auto attack, just when you right click.
Seriously?
That's what he said. I
Sounds
believe in him.
very curious. Alright, Blade Storm was used, but only 2 towers down, right? 3 towers.
Wasn't perfectly used there at all.
Yeah.
Wasn't really sure if he wanted to go for the expansion or not. Shackles again in. There's no Bat Riders here, as it seems. So the Shackles are working greatly, but there's still so much anti-air in this army with the Walkers, with the Blade Master. So you should get rid of the Shackles. But it's a lot of damage. Shield Scroll would be so nice.
Chance against the summons. He's not doing it. He's standing against the forest. He's panicking a little bit here. The air army for him is so low.
Critical strike then. The Blade Master one-man army. Standing in the middle there though, escaping now.
SH is slowed. No TP for him. And the Blade Master's going to the shop.
Needs a potion as it seems, or a speed scroll, or both.
Slow wears off. SH survives. He needs mana potions.
Oh,
Badly.
hell yeah. Heal wave rattling through. Level 7 Blade Master, Windwalk level 3.
How many summons have died this game, dude? Jesus.
Next Bat Rider, almost intercepted here. He's trying to get up some towers to fight in a decent position. He's building more peons. That costs a lot. This expansion has not paid off at all. Purge.
This game is so fun.
Lost the peasant to the Forestall Trapper. Little hero. Before you fade away into darkness. 6,300 here, 8,600 here. All expansions are pretty much safe. Still with more and more towers. He's out of gold at the moment. He needs time for this expansion to pay off, and then he can go into production again. Mackie on 65 supply, more Hawks.
The Sentry Ward sees the human as well as the Hawks, the Dragon Hawks. That could be a big deal in invisibility. But this also exposes the human's expansion up here.
Look, man, he's again, this Trapper has 2 kills almost. Oh, there's even reinforcements coming now. Speaking of which, Blade Master is again at the expansion. And this time he can knock it down. Town Portal in though, he doesn't want to fight.
Player's forces are under attack.
That was a fake staff.
Yeah, he's going for the expansion.
He doesn't have a TP.
Oh, it's base trade time here, boys. Usually the Orc is superior in this, but now both have magic and piercing damage.
AM trying to get the TP. He has the money. He buys it. Is it fast enough though? Already down to half HP is the Town Hall. I think this is gonna fall. Yeah, this is not gonna be saved. What about the Great Hall? Can still save that. Does he want to? No, no TP on him, so...
We're back to one base.
Again.
Back to one base. After 34 minutes, we are back to one base play. Unbelievable. Archmage level 6 could change this game so
yes.
much. Mass teleport.
Yes. That is a very good point.
Close to level 5 Beastmaster as well. Mass Invis again. How many Bat Riders do we have? Only 2. 0 upgrades on the Dragonhawks, interestingly.
A player's forces are under attack.
Armor upgrades would be amazing against Detonate. Also, an Alchemist would not be that bad.
AM
Archmage out of
in
position.
trouble in Voldo.
Yeah, the Ensnare is really gonna help if he keeps the Raiders alive.
All the Hawks, they're thinking about it with the aerial shackles, and now they're all coming in.
He got one Bat Rider, not the second. Oh, he got the second Bat Rider right before explosion, but he frees him up. Here it goes, justify the means, hacks it as well. He's committing all to the air army here, so he has to keep the Wyverns alive. One Dragon after Big Bad Voodoo! Unbelievable! Releases him from the shackles, so everything but the Shadow Hunter is invulnerable! And Mackie is losing unit after unit. The next Dragonhawk falls. Big Bad Voodoo is over. But this actually saved him a ton.
The first time ever on Back to Warcraft, Big Bad Voodoo being helpful, but I was so good right there. The air army is gone, only a couple of casters left. The Blade Master still hacking and slaying away. Still so many summons though for Mackie. Seems like they are ever replaceable. Beastmaster, if he gets hexed here.
Woo! 280 crit, but now it's Archmage time. He has to pull the Town Portal, but he's hexed. He needs a crit. Then he's dead, and he is level 8. for the Blade Master.
Prime Edge!
GG, well played. 36 minutes of awesomeness are over, and the Firestalkers are leading 6-0.
Taz Dingo is right, dude. What the hell? Big bad voodoo.
And we started this series, like, we started to cover NWC3L to give exposure to new and talented players that are on the tier 2 of European Warcraft. I think still just got a ton of new fans.
That was amazing. And you were right. If the AM hits level 6, suddenly he's teleporting from one base to the next and defending at the same time. This could all go to crap. Still played that really well.
Hey guys, I'm new to this game. Who is this Remo I'm playing against? So he's calling you out here.
I think I played him before in a clan war, by the way.
Oh, how did that go?
Not so good.
Think Yagami called first that he wants to play. By the way, thank you Shlomo666 for the sub. Of course, if you want the replay of this game, feel free to sub right there, and we will send it to you, as well as the Super GCS games from earlier today, and the games of yesterday as well. So, tons of value for the sub. So 6-0 now for you guys. Remo, does it feel comfortable for you now that there's most likely not going to be pressure on you?
Yeah, at least they will not have to depend on me. That does feel good. Concealed Hill is the map that should be chosen next. Which is weird because it's not in the official rules for the map pool.
Okay. I think it's played for 2 seasons already? At least one. I know that High Tech is a pretty big
Fan of Concealed Hill?
Thank you, yes. Oh, Turbozau is keeping the wiki up to date. That was a shitload of work for NWC3L, so huge shout out again to Turbozau, the master of Liquipedia. And the master of the ELO ranking as well, of course. So, third game coming up. It is Yagami, the MVP of Firestalkers. He is 6-1 in maps so far, winning every single series he played in this season.
Damn. Who knows? Maybe after today, I'm gonna be 100% Neo.
2-0 against Cash. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. So
It's
Yagami,
actually a pretty comfortable position that I'm in because I'm such an underdog.
Yeah.
Don't have anything to lose.
We have Yagami versus Relic. Relic here at the moment is 1-4, so Yagami is the big favorite. Would be a big surprise if Relic could take one. Map here.
Isn't this the wrong map?
Yeah. I don't know if it's on the bot or not.
I think this is supposed to be my game now.
Is it?
Yeah, TR is my game anyways. Okay. Alright. My game starts a little bit earlier, guys. First time you're gonna see me in a clan war.
Wait. Yagami is playing at the same time. We're not playing stuff at the same time.
Okay.
Don't play games at the same time. I don't know if the game is up.
I think they started Yagami's game.
His Relic gone? Looks like it.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, no big deal. We go for Remo versus Cash then. Bro, good luck. You need it. I think
Says who?
for once, the Back to Warcraft universe will not send the energy to Foggy, but to Mainz, Germany.
Alright, guys.
Wish you all the best.
Alright, gonna leave Discord, of course, here.
Yeah.
And head into battle.
Alright, bro. Can you hear
See
the
you
war
later.
cry? I hope you do. Bye. So, Remo gone. As you can see, no call active anymore. We don't want to cheat here. Whew. I'm looking forward to this. Since I knew that Remo would play this. And, yeah, seeing him play against Cash. Can you imagine how crazy I will go when he wins a map against Cash? Maybe a special Remo creep route. Remo is 0-0 in NWC3L this year. Cash is 6-1. By far the star player of Latin Soldiers. And we're gonna close this clan war then with Edo versus Zyko. We started it off this day with Undead versus Human. And we're gonna close it with Undead versus Human. Is this his debut on the channel? I think he played a few replays of his. But I think it's the first time he's gonna play live. And it's definitely the first time that I'm covering a clan war match of his. I will be biased, of course, man. Like, how can I not be biased here? But I'm gonna do my best. Remember, dude, boots, shop control, warm clothes. In case you don't know, Remo was at one point the best undead on W3 Arena on the ladder. Like, ladder ranking. He's not bad. That's why he plays at Firestalkers. And the game is up. I guess? Yes, it is. So, will this be the first points for the Latin Soldiers? Or will Remo cause the major upset? That's the question here. Remo playing in pink, as it seems. Of course I'm looking forward to the games here, but I'm also looking forward to the post-game interview. I'm supposed to be biased for Remo? Oh. Okay. Game starts, everybody! This is Remo's first game on the Back to Warcraft stream in actual competition. We start on Turtle Rock. I think our overlay is wrong. Yes. There we go. In the pink trunks, hailing from Mainz Castell, Germany, my partner in crime for 9 years, will be getting wrecked. Hopefully. Or not. We'll see. It's Remo. And his opponent, from Moscow, Russia, representing the Latin Soldiers, strangely enough, it's Cash. Can we hear Remo's mic on stream? No, then I would give away way too much. We are on Turtle Rock. And, of course, Latin Soldiers are far behind. Cash with the trash talk. We had this in this match against Anima at GCS qualifiers already. Cash seems to be quite a nice guy. So, is he going fast here or something to fool around with him, or is it normal Blade Master? Okay, he's taking this seriously. And as I said, Remo not that bad as I'm making him here now. He beat Orc Worker quite a few times, I think. He beat him at least once. I think he beat him more often. That is all on ladder, of course. So I'm surprised what the special Remo creep route is here. It's not that easy since they're both starting on the same lane. And I guess Cash will be quite annoying here from the start. Going for a late shop, one burrow. Of course, we gotta focus on Remo. With early Fiend build. It's DK first, no Crypt Lord first or something. Shenanigans. And I wonder if he's nervous now. He's not, like, usually he's not a nervous guy at all. I don't know if he once was nervous before cast. I remember when we were at WCA 2014 and I was like a nervous wreck. He was there, calm and relaxed, didn't care at all that this was the biggest stage. But of course, if you're casting and playing, this is different. Cash getting the first circlet, starting to creep. And of course, haunting for some claws. Even with the first Fiend, is he going for the shop or is it harass? No, right? It's the shop creep. Special Remo creep routes. Or just checking if he does it. Okay. Nice little move here. Because of course, focus creep would be super aggressive and greedy by Cash. So he's just checking it. Takes a lot of damage, Cash does. More than a heal self will heal, I guess. So this is standard. Going for the ogres first with the two Fiends.
A player's forces are under attack.
No tech yet, but he's waiting for it. 20 supply tech, quite fast. Of course, he has to catch up with the Orc tech, who goes for the one burrow. And follows it up here. 400, so it was alright. Mental of Intelligence, also not that great. Claws of Attack for the Lich. It will certainly be nice. It's so funny to see that, like, Remo is oftentimes, I think, over-criticizing some players. Especially in the early rounds of Jera. So, let's see what he's doing here. Checking for the shop again. I like this skeleton usage so far. Doesn't have that much vision on the map at all. Scout Grunt out for Cash. Checking if Remo went for the Giant Sea Turtle first, but no. Cloak of Shadows can be nice against the harassing Blade Master, but Cash is taking this slow. Creeping on the other side. Where he will not be found at all. Like, no skeleton going that direction. And Ring of Regeneration, really good. Cigarette is in time. Attack is halfway through, but Cash is almost finished here. Another Grunt. Of course, Grunt's amazing for creeping on Turtle Rock because of all the medium armor. Three Fiends here, checking for the red spot. No special creep route, just... That's a little disappointing here. He's talking about the creep routes the entire time, but just the little green ones. Maybe Cash is just aware of his strategies already from ladder.
Player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master exposes himself. And another Fiend coming. This will help, of course. Oh, good damage on the blade. But he has a lot of Windwalks. First coil gonna be used. He has two more. That's certainly not enough damage to kill that Fiend. So Remo is surviving 5 minutes. That's okay. I wonder how well he does once the Shadow Hunter is out. Which is, of course, the second hero. Plus the Beastery and the tier 3 tech will follow very soon. Standard Orc play by Cash.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he desperately needs a Lich. For Frost Armor. Lulz. He's taking this with Blade Master and 2 Grunts only. Very, very ballsy. Getting close to level 3 and stealing a big item from Remo's side of the map, who goes for consumables here. Grunt is there. If he gets the last hit, it would be quite embarrassing. But there's a call nearby. I think we will make sure of that. Oh, almost a block. Ignoring the turtle for now. If he gets this one, it's level 3, uses the coil, and with Unholy Aura, he will get the kill here. That's one more unit than he's supposed to kill in this game, from my side at least. First blood, everybody, goes to Remo. It's so weird to call this game after such a long time. So will the Blade Master get this? There's no dust. Oh, big engagement here. Hex on the Fiend. Nice coil is in time though. Hex will last for quite a bit longer, but the micro is okay. Has to use another Windwalk. But there's plenty of hexes. So, an eye for an eye. Grunt versus Fiend. It's an okay trade, I guess, but the Gargantuan Sea Turtle is still up. So, tier 3 by Cash, halfway through. Ensnare is coming, as well as the Warmill. So, at the moment, Cash has a lot of map control, thanks to Hex. And it's getting even better. A lot of aggression, and the next Hex is coming in. Ensnare is almost ready. Lich is coming for the Frost Armor. Remo may be a little too aggressive here. Desperately trying to get this giant sea turtle. But having to take 2 fights over this, definitely not worth it. Nice last second coil here. Didn't expect that to come out, but that was... Oh, he actually has 2 more. Trying to go for the Lich. Blade Master is low. Oh, he needs a coil on that Lich though. He's hexed, and the second hero is about to fall! Just a split second too late. The Hex wears off. Nothing that Remo could do against this. And the Lich falls. Cash really showing no mercy here. Uh-oh, and the DK is... Oh! Popping out on the wrong side, but Ensnare makes sure that this is gonna be a town portal. Trying to call the blade. Fiend damage is not enough though. Nice Hex, so he can't TP out. And that is the second kill. Zyko just... Zyko calls for the TT because his teammate is killing heroes. Alright. Shocker is amused as well. And Clash is playing this so dominantly. Ooh boy. Some good coils there. Coils there. But I don't know why he's going for the Gargantuan Sea Turtle that greedily when he knows that Hex and Ensnare is around. That was kind of stubborn.
A player's forces are under attack.
He was texting me. I wonder what he says. He was of course the manager of FS. And more creeping for the Shadow Hunter. He got so much experience from this. From the 2 hero kills. And the Fiends. Everything is hurt for Cash, so he has to lay back a little. Heal up. Big mana potion for him for the Sea Turtle. Oh, if Remo sees this. He did half the work for this Gargantuan Sea Turtle, and the reward goes to the Russian alone. Temple of the Damned, everybody. Remo said in the interview of Warcraft3.info that facing orcs is his favorite matchup, but the aggression of Cash just seems to be too much. The Banshees, the timing is just not right. He's losing the statue. No more healing for him. He's down to 33 and he kills another Fiend here, man. Cash is so dominant. Nice burrow here, but he's picking off one unit after another. There's no coil at the moment. DK is popping out only now, but another critical strike seals the fate of the Crypt Fiend. He's trying to go for burrows, but there's so much damage now on him. Plus 16. Heal scroll being used. Shadow Hunter level 3. So fast. 10 minutes at level 3. DK is trying to get away, but the ghoul is blocking for him. Blade Master doesn't want to dive in. He's annoying a little with burrow, but since he can't really heal and there's no statue, these burrows don't make that much sense. And it's just overwhelming. Cash can run into the orc base and stay there. Feels way too welcome in this base. And now, again, he has to try to keep his DK alive. Lich is doing a good job. Level 2.4 already. Got some kills done. And now we have Curse. So the Blade Master damage is lowered by 33%. as this is the missed chance. Another coil kill. Can Coil Nova on 2 help him to stay alive with this? Kodo has eaten a ghoul, but he can't do anything against it, man. It's just way too few damage. Or not enough damage at all. Headhunter's coming in against Destroy, but I don't think he has the upgrade even. Oh, Purge. And Snare right next to the crypt. He's kind of blocked. The grunt comes out. Nice play by Cash. Providing so many free hits with his block. Second Banshee. Needs to keep this curse up on the Blade Master. But you saw how much this curse helped him. Crazy. And Remo stays alive for now. Not an embarrassing performance at all. But he takes quite a beating. Once the Blade Master gets to 4. Spirit Lodge comes up. Good reaction by Cash. Going for Dispel Upgrade, and he knows how far ahead he is. An entire level. And he's going for an expansion. Remo doesn't really know that this red spot is taken, I guess. Otherwise, you don't want to spend your time if you don't get an item. Cash getting the second big item here. Did he sell the Belt of Giant Strength immediately so he doesn't know? With the Magi. Nice. And a tiny Great Hall. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected to see. So Remo finished this one. Still no level 3. Parry up on the Lich, but Dark Ranger third. No double damage mitigation with the Pit Lord. Pit Lord would have been a better impact immediately, but since Cash is going for Walkers, this is the right call to do for the silence. And finally he can kill it again. Sea Turtle gets the mana potion as well. This is the second one. And the Shadow Hunter has used his one already. So that was even harder for Remo there, fighting against the big mana potion. Now he has one of his own at level 3. Things are becoming a little better for my co-caster. More creeping, but he has to Town Portal. As Cash is approaching him. 47 supply for Remo, 50 for Cash. Gets the ghoul for free, and the Achilles heel of all undeads is the shop. And Remo has to react, and he does. Can he trap something? Can he surround the Shadow Hunter? No. TP out. No target here. He's nuking the Kodo, who ate a Fiend. Oh! Escaping with 17! And the Fiend in the stomach. That hurts. Investing Coil, investing Nova, investing all the damage that he has. And still losing that Fiend. Remo's got the expansion. And he knows the clock is ticking against me, man. Tomb of Relics being rebuilt. And the ghouls have to be reproduced. He's on one ghoul now. Almost no lumber income. When he brings the fight to Cash, the expansion has not really paid off. He's getting the Kodo finally. Oh, Spirit Link and Speed Scroll to save it again. Cash is playing this really well. And the heal wave rocking against it. But there's only one left. But he has a mana potion. Lich is a bit out of position. Could catch an ensnare. There is Curse on the Blade Master again. Misses the crit. And finally he can get the Kodo with Frostmourne. Yeah, Fiend is back. But the Lich is again completely out of position. The silences are good. Fiend is dead. Level 4. Blade Master, despite the curse, still a major damage dealer in this army. A lot of misses, but also a lot of critical strikes. Little unlucky here for the undead. There's only one statue remaining. He's going for the DK again. There's no TP on him. He's blocking with the Blade Master, trying to nuke the blade, but that shouldn't be enough. No, Invo Potion on him. He's dying with the mana potion on him. And GG, Cash is the favorite, was the favorite, is now 7-1 in this NWC3L season. How many units did Remo kill? Like 3 to 4? Rip Remo. Yeah, the position there wasn't that great. Not at all. But I expected less, to be honest. The fight in the end, like the Lich was in the middle of everything. The Fiends were in the middle of everything. Rip Remo learned a lot about creep routes though. Let's see how you're playing, Neo. Nah. So it's veto time. It's my birthday and back to Walker was streaming. I'm so happy. Congrats, my man. I think the big key here was the fight in the early. On the middle. Where he lost 2 fiends. Because he was so greedily going for the Gargantuan. The crowd vetoes a redo. Well, we see a second map. They are vetoing right now. So if Remo gets 1 map, that would be a huge accomplishment. Cash is bound to win this 2-0. Echo Isles and Last Refuge removed, and Remo goes for Ancient Isles. In the meantime, Yagami is playing Relic, because Relic has no time. Neo, where can I see TH versus 120? It is on our YouTube. So you can find it there, youtube.com/backtowarcraft. And there is the lobby is at the bot is busy, so we wait 1 moment to make this happen. The season 9 Latin Soldiers so far pretty good season, I guess. The 15-0 against LG was definitely sick, like winning every single map. Mackie 2-0 against DeLorean, Johnny Cage 2-0 against Poe, Zyko 2-0 against Torren, Cash 2-0 against Ich Tower mich, whoever that is, and the 2-2 2-0 as well. They lost against the Wolves though. Bizarre beat Zyko and Sonic beat Relic. Cash defeated Sheik and Mackie defeated Helsing, but both only 2-1s. Yagami and Relic are 1-1 at the moment. So that is the second point for Latin Soldiers. I don't have a game name yet. Funny shit. Okay, the bot is still busy. 1,375 viewers already for this Clan War. Shows that there's quite a bit of interest, I think, for Clan Wars. What's your feeling about it? Do you like Clan Wars? Do you like it more than Cups? There is a cup running at the moment for 130 bucks, and the final is Happy Foggy. It's 2-0 there. I don't think we're missing much. Spoiler Remo now with Dreadlord Fast expansion on AI. Ay. I'm here for the convenient time slot. Well, that's true. Turns surreal. Clan Wars are nice for a change. Clan Wars are awesome. Cups are always the same. Cool to see some others. That was my thinking as well. Good that you see it the same. Love Clan Wars and anything 2-2, 4-4, FFA. So entertaining to see the players in different lights. That's true. Cool that you like it that much. I thought there was gonna be more backlash. Because, you know, we won't have Happy here, we won't have Foggy here in NWC3L. And again, we need a broader scene, I guess, in Europe. And I hope this motivates some players to play a little more. I mean, there's 1,400 people now watching this. And we're gonna stream one clan war each week. So I hope this leads to some motivation and maybe a better skill level in Europe after all. Okay, game is up. Would be better with bigger names. Yeah, hopefully with you together we can raise the prize pool, and of course bigger prize pool to attract better players. It's always cool to see that Cash is playing this, Sonic is playing this, Thorzane Effect, the Swedish guys. For motivation, Warcraft 3 needs a big patch. We'll see, man, we'll see. I prefer to watch different players, otherwise it's always the same. I agree. Colors suck. Game starts! Engine Isles! Remo 0, Cash 1. And this is maybe the last game for Remo. If Cash wins the game again. That would be the 6-3. Latin Soldiers catching up if he wins this 2-0. We have a new sub, by the way, and that is Nerto. For 12 months, man, 1 year. Welcome to the 1 year club and the new sub badge you got here, as well as Hueyes and Genlove was gifted a subscription by Blubberband, also very cool to see, and Apo Skillburn for 40 months. The subs are raining in here. Remo again with a late Fiend build order. I will go to the fridge and get some drinks. Be right back in less than 1 minute. I think that's even less than 20 seconds. My flat isn't that big. So, Remo with fast Fiends again, late Hero, Cash on the other side. Pretty standard. Alta first, Barrack second. Late Shop for the 1 burrow tech. Remo Greater Hassle ups. I don't know, man. We see the Let's Go Remo chants as well in chat. Remo upper left, Cash bottom right, and oh, aggressive shop. Is this a special Cash creep route that we've never seen before, or rarely seen before? Going for the nulls first. Remo will not expect this, I think. But yeah, there is a special Remo creep route here, I bet, that involves the shop. He mentioned this like a billion times, but I never really listened to that, so we'll just adjust on the fly. He's going for the circlet here, and he is really creeping the nulls. This is gonna be, is it level 2, or is it close to level 2? I think it's close to level 2, but not entirely. As some Night Elves do it, with Engine of War. And Remo, what's your response, man? Of course, waiting for the hero first. This is completely uncontested. With the late Fiend build order, you can't do anything against it. I guess Neo opened a beer. No, man, it's energy for me. I've been awake for quite a long time today. And I have to watch Super Bowl later, so energy is what I need. Ring of Protection. He needs 1 skeleton. Oh. What? Special Remo creep route indeed, not involving the shop, but the expansion. Okay, this is what you're all here for. Special Remo creep routes in competitive Warcraft. It's hard, there's Purge, there's Poison, there's the Command Aura, but Cash has no idea where he is. You see? He's walking around like a headless chicken, aiming for the shop now. Would love to see a comment from Cash here now. It's actually working out very well. Investing another coil didn't take that much damage. Oh, but Cash is coming in. He sees him. He knows it. He will steal this null. Maybe even the Warden. No, Remo gets the last hit here with a coil. Both are level 2. Remo 800 IQ. Oh no, he misskilled! He went for Death Pact second. Oh, it's the nerves. Still is not amused. No aura against Orc. Oh no. And he lost so much on Turtle Rock before, where he had the aura. And there was like Hex and Ensnare, man. You can't run away from that. He has to play so careful now. Who is the guy who said Remo has an IQ of 800 now? Like, I bet you regret this now. Remo special skill route. Well, maybe it helps him. He lost his DK quite a bit, so adjusting his skill build is not that bad. Like, he knew that there's gonna be hero focus, having Death Pact, not bad. And now easy expansion creep for Cash as well, as Remo can't really do too much about it. 4 Fiends here, and he's walking straight past it. More scouting would be nice, right? Spitting the skeletons away. Tier 2 tech almost finished. There is double Beastery by Cash. Is he playing Wyvern? That would be crazy. We will celebrate the first Death Pact so much. He has level 3 now. Cash is really giving him some time. Both creeping here right next to each other. And they see him now. Grunts are hurt, Fiends are hurt. But yeah, this is where it really bites him in the ass. Not having the Unholy Aura. They're having fun, isn't it nice? Ensnare coming. Yeah, the DK, well, we can say about the missing aura as much as we want, but the DK was very safe. Lich is coming, Burrow there. He used Burrow quite well to save some Fiends, but the Shadow Hunter didn't get too much experience yet, exactly 0. And this creeping this is so easy, so nuking not really an option at the moment. With all of this, scouting for expansions, I like that.
Forces are under attack.
And yeah, it's mass raiders and pillage. Absolutely necessary to go for that play against Remo. This will annoy him so bad. Especially like with no aura, you can't really chase the raiders. That's gonna be a problem. Dude, don't Zeppelin me. I don't think he needs a Zeppelin. He has a Zapper. Since maybe Cash knows how much Remo likes the speed scroll zappers. Uh-oh, not looking good. But there is a defense. Nicely done. But he can look for another one. Speed scroll. Here we go. Boom. Only one Ziggurat though. So that was quite a nice defense. But the crypt is falling. Cash is getting some money. And the town pole position wasn't that great. The Fiend about to fall here. And the crypt is dead. Ay, 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 ay. He doesn't even need a speed scroll to get out. Because why? Because Remo decided that going for Aura is not good. I am Chelsea. I am Helsing. Alright. Using Speed Scroll Zephyrus. That makes me laugh. Like, how often did Remo mention that Speed Scroll Zephyrus are imbalanced? A lot. A lot. Is he gonna do this again? He has no Speed Scroll at the moment, or does he? Ah, one on the Shadow Hunter. Pit Lord it is this time. Well, that's less damage and therefore less income if Raiders attack. Here we go again. Base trade it is. Remo can't really go for anything at the moment. He lost the ghouls. No lumber income. And this Black Citadel seems to be down, but there's no reinforced defenses. Cash's attack was very late. No destroyer here though too. Book of the Dead being used. So he's wrecking a lot of burrows, but at the same time, what's it worth if you wreck the burrows if your opponent is wrecking your entire base? Maybe focus more on your skill build than on chatting. He's unsummoning everything. Cash defeats Remo 2-0. That is 3 points. That is 3 points for the Latin soldiers. GG! Ah, what a disaster. What a disaster. But okay, Cash the big favorite here. Remo not practicing too much lately. And yeah. Remo is not a good loser usually. He's not used to losing in his life, I guess. So let's call him right away to get an interview. It's ringing. Maybe he has to punch the walls a few times to get rid of his frustration. But no, I think he's here.
Hello!
Hi! Dude! First game? Why the fuck are you running into that creep spot again when Cash has Hex and everything?
You mean the natural?
Yeah.
It's okay though, I level 3 DK. I just shouldn't lose my Lich there. And I think it would have been fine.
Yeah.
But I was a little too ambitious.
Yeah.
The issue was I think I wasn't I didn't want to wait for my Lich. I should have been patient, but if I did that, I probably would have given up the Gargantuan. Would have been a better trade though, most likely.
Well, you lost the Gargantuan in the end anyway.
Yeah. Also, when the Lich came out, I didn't buy items with him right away. Didn't have the dust and the... But game 1, if I had done that a little bit better, could have been perhaps a more close game. Yeah, but I got level 2 and I was like, fuck. I misclicked, you know? It's Aura and Death Pact is next to each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. The nerves maybe, Neo.
Yeah, I said the same. I would have loved Cash to just hero focus you, so you're forced into a Death Pact just for the lulz. But what do you think about Speed Scroll Zappers?
There was no speed scroll though.
There was a Speed Scroll on the Zapper.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Like, he moved into the base without, and then he had to reposition, and there he used the Speed Scroll, because your ghoul defense was pretty good.
Yeah, I know. I blocked it pretty well, but I didn't have a slow tower yet, because tier 3 wasn't done yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but in general, I was expecting less from you, to be honest. Especially, like, some last second coils were good, the burrows were nice. Special Remo Creep Route on map 2. I think we had a lot of fun.
I had a nice skeleton block against the grunt on TR.
Yes.
The first blood of that
was
game.
good. Yeah, first blood, that was good as well.
And then he overextended a little bit into my base. Thought, maybe this is possible, but no, it wasn't. Yeah, but it was at some points obvious that he's a little bit better than me.
Yes.
So I'm not upset about losing, but I could have played that better. That's what I'm sad about. I didn't play that so well. But oh well.
Well, more practice then, and next time you will at least get a map.
So...
Best series of 2018. It was so funny when you did the special Remo Creep Route on AI. People were praising you like, "Oh, Remo he has an IQ of 800, it works so well, and then you move your DK back and skill Death Pact right away.
Yeah. But that creep route is usually pretty good. I hope not too many people know about it now.
Well, Cash certainly didn't. He was running around like a headless chicken there, no idea where to scout for it.
So did Yagami win, by the way?
It was 1-1.
You weren't in that game either.
No. It
Maybe
was
it's still
1-1
going
when I
on.
checked last. So this is actually the last series of the day, then. Just need a little more time.
Zyko and Ido is delayed, right?
No, they will play now in like 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
And that's gonna be the last series of the day then.
Ah, that's gonna be the last one. Okay. Oh
Cash
shit,
is-
Cash is praising me right now.
I see the same here. That creep route was so smart, he says. Coming from Cash.
And I killed the critter on the left as well. The sheep, so he may think that I would be going over there.
Cool.
A little bit of a attempted trick.
I mean, I was flaming you a little, but in general I think I was fairly positive on your game. As well. Didn't disappoint. I'm a little proud of you here. Second 8 has just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much for this support. Of course, you get the Remo replays once this cast is over. Okay, Ido versus Zyko. Worms were missing. Dude, also the early Banshee, I thought it's a little early for that and it doesn't really fit the push, but you saved yourself with the curse, I guess. That saved
And the
you
first
a lot of
game,
time.
yeah, the first Banshee against the Blade Master is so good.
Yeah. So Zyko and Ido are ready. I'm gonna play a little commercial here before it starts. Of course, if you are a subscriber, you don't have that commercial. Everybody's praising you here, man, in this channel. Everybody
Hey
likes it.
guys, I hope I'm gonna be able to perform better if there's any, if once again I'll be playing on stream. I must say I was feeling a little bit nervous. My gameplay on display, and of course as casters, you sometimes get picked apart for mistakes you make. So I was a little shaky, but yeah, I think it was okay, okay-ish.
You know,
Too
we
bad
had...
you guys weren't here when I beat Ente in the clan war.
You did?
I did.
You know, a few weeks ago on stream I said that Ido is most likely the best German undead at the moment because he was doing so well at Jera Cups. And Ente was messaging me like one day after, like, what are you saying?
Yeah, I know.
How are you saying I'm not the best? And you win against him, then it's of course another sign that he...
Yeah, but it was a 2-1, and I'm pretty sure he would win by far most best of threes. But sometimes you win, you know.
Okay, we go on to Amazonia, but not before thanking our new sub. That is Danboy D for 4 months in a row. Thanks, mate.
Nice. Did you start the game without me?
No, it's not host. It's only hosted. You can join.
What's it called? Let's see it.
Ido Zyko.
Ah, there we go.
So, do we have a score of Yagami and Relic? Okay, maybe some guys can let me know if the clan was finished. By the way, there was a War 3 Alive Cup on goodgame.ru. Guess who was in the finals?
Happy and Foggy.
Guess who? Yeah, that's correct. Guess the score.
3-0 Happy.
Yes. What did we miss, huh? Not going for that cup.
Yeah, what a shame.
Yeah. Instead, we had a boring game with a level 8 Blade Master, level 6 Shadow Hunter, and Big Bad Voodoo actually saving Still's
That was
ass.
so cool, dude.
Good call, I'd say. We're pretty lucky here today.
All right, this is going to be our last series of the day. So what's the score at the moment?
As far as I know, it's 6-3.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for next game here. Ido versus Zyko. I think both pretty new recruitments for their teams, as far as I know. I mean, you weren't even sure if Ido was on your clan, so I think he's a freshman here. So
Yeah.
Germany versus France, eternal battle.
And once again, Zyko and Amazonia, by the way.
Didn't
Not
want
against
to
Nido,
point
though.
that out, but yeah, I kind of feel bad that we always point him out here. It happened to a few human players, but it was him who, like, he got so wrecked by Foggy here, and since then we keep on mentioning it. And I joined the channel here for this clan war, and he was the first to greet me, like, "Hey Neil, how you doing?" Blah blah, super nice. And I, oh man, now I feel even worse pointing that out. So maybe we can make up for it. Ido could win this clan war for you guys if he wins this, or Yagami. I think if he takes a map,
Yeah,
he'll win the
if
clan
he takes
war,
a
right?
map, we have 8 points.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, so it's 7-4 at the moment.
Yeah.
Relic and Yagami didn't have that much time, so we couldn't wait for it. I think that's okay. This clan war went a lot better than I expected, I have to say. This is already the last game, and we are only online for 2.5 hours. Like, almost picture perfect here. Shout out to the Orgas who made that happen.
No
Awesome.
reschedules, no reseeds either.
Yeah.
Everyone today being honored by the legend Neo himself is behaving himself.
Well, if you're on stream here with 1,500 viewers, you can show a little professionalism, I think. It's
This is a
only-
good build order, by the way, by Ido.
Yep.
A player's forces.
And Ido is the one undead in the world who skips the shop for a long time.
Mhm.
Especially for early harass is gonna be, yeah, a little ineffective, or it's gonna make your harass weaker. But also saves you a lot of resources. He's gonna be able to tech super quickly here on 20 supply only. Extremely fast.
Yeah, he has kind of his own meta game, right? He plays.
Yeah.
Is there one matchup where he plays normally?
Are under attack.
Good question. Of course, he's
I mean-
known in versus Orc with the Frostworms.
Yeah.
And here with the Ghouls.
Mass Destroyers in Mirror.
Oh yeah, that is so annoying, dude. This is so no fun at all to play against.
Not to watch as well, man. But I like him.
Yeah, and against Nidalf, he plays old school Gargs. If I
Okay.
recall that correctly.
A player's
Fiend's
forces
coming
are
up
under
now.
attack.
So you're lying.
Just
a
a
few-
Ghoul opening.
Yeah, but it's a fast transition. Not mass ghoul harass. Psycho, of course, trying to expand. As it always is the case in this matchup. So, 1-0 did great this morning. Wrecking TH while he was creeping his expo. And this doesn't look bad for the undead as well.
2 Basins killed. But no Rod of Necromancer here to be used. Another Ensnare, unfortunately, onto Militia. Again, it's going to be another loss. And the 4th Peasant is going to die as well. He would love to get the Rock Golem. But it's not going to happen. One more coil is there. Fiend. Oh my god, if he gets the last hit here on the Rock Golem with a Fiend. Oh!
Archmage got it. Still not level 3 though. So he stole one, gets another one.
Oh,
Zyko
nice.
surrounds him there. That was quite good. I was about to say that Zyko and this starting position on AZ, they won't be friends like ever again. But this worked out in the end better than I thought. And this is level 3 for him. So big invul is nice. Level 3 is nice. Well, he lost a few more peasants than he wanted to. But it's okay, I guess. Thanks to the skipped shop, Ido's tech is very fast though.
I think he also kept all of his ghouls alive, which is pretty well done.
Yeah.
Attack.
But now without skeletons, for the time being, it's kind of hard to creep. But he's gonna make it work anyways. Oh, but if the AM cancels the shop, which he very well may, that's a big problem.
Oh yeah.
But tier 2 is gonna finish here. Perhaps the slow tower is gonna scare him off.
Going for the army first. Okay, now he's switching the target. Good timing by Psycho. It's easily enough damage with the footman alone. And the ghoul dies as well. Nice comeback for the Frenchman.
And looks like Ido's just gonna ignore his main and gonna go harass the expansion. So is Zyko gonna defend or put him pressure on his own? Lich is almost out. Well, that's an exaggeration, almost only halfway. Good micro here on the footies, saving a few of them. But the DK is pretty fast with the aura. May find some pick-off kills.
Ido here going for the unusual meta of skilling Unholy Aura second.
Oh, nice round again. And I did not overhear the shots, Neo. Haha. Very funny. Funny man.
Oh, that is still not me. 3 Water Elementals, big mana investment here, but Ido's under a lot of pressure. Lich is coming out only now. So much time for the expansion. And he's losing quite a few fiends over this. Nova's coming in now. Archmage block. Oh, but there was a coil. Save him. Footman chasing the ghoul. Saving that one for a little bit. But in the end, he's getting the kill. Oh! Can he block with the other?
Oh, he's not looking.
Don't let him die.
Run!
Nice save. Nice
And he
save.
had to use the TP as well on the AM. And he has like 1 footy left. I think he overcommitted there a little.
Yeah, I agree. Bloodthirsty. But no Slaughterhouse, no Tomb of Relics here. So statues won't be there for a long time. Shredder is there for Zyko. Level 3 and a bit. Still no tech though. That hurts. And he has to reproduce Footman. But the push that he's so afraid of, the Destroyer push, is far away.
And with the 4 ghouls, he will certainly have enough lumber to support a Destroy push. Acolyte moving out. There is the second Slaughterhouse. Seems like Ido wants to camp inside his base here to make sure he's not going to lose any more structures. Whereas the AM keeps on creeping in the middle of the map. So, towers coming up at the expo, not too many. None in the main yet. Psycho has to identify that this is double Slaughterhouse.
Yeah. Of course he lost some time, but with double Slaughterhouse you can catch up in timings. Pretty lumber intensive though this build by Ido was. And therefore, so important that he kept all the ghouls alive for his game plan.
And now the human is right outside the undead base. No more TP though on him. He used that before, so diving in there is pretty dangerous. Level 4 will be acquired, however. And now we see the towers starting to come up for Zyko. Of course, with the Shredder, he's going to have more than enough lumber. So, how far away is the Destroyer push? Still pretty far. He has not a single statue so far.
He's harassing a little, trying to knock down the towers, which works pretty good here.
Oh,
The one
he's
fiend
going
is
to the
under attack.
laboratory. Zappers are available. If he kills the tomb, that means no more statues.
Indeed, and he's going for it. Or is it a Zeppelin? No, Zappers it is. What's he going for? No speed scroll here, of course. Oh, Zeppelin as well.
He's trying to block against the Zapper. The slow... Oh, this could be a double kill for the Zapper. He's positioning the Acolyte in front. This is the Acolyte, though. Still expensive.
Attack is finished, though. He can reproduce it immediately.
Oh, early web.
Early web.
Surprise.
He was expecting this little bit of a romantic play. And there's no TP on the Archmage. He has to fight out. Invo Potion popped. Oh, he's overcommitting again, as it seems.
He's not killing off the Zeppelin. Seems like that would have saved him a lot of headaches. Oh, Archmage. Can he get him? There's a TP in here, so he's not gonna die.
Okay, but 350. Oh, another Invo Potion. It's on cooldown. And
Dude,
no!
Did he forget that the Invuls share a cooldown?
Maybe. That was dangerous. Zeppelin escapes now. But yeah, Ido, not really supply stuck, but he has to rebuild the Ziggurat. Psycho is on tier 2 now. No MK yet. Doesn't have the resources for it at the moment.
And he's transitioning into wagons now. No longer wants to bust this with a destroyer push. So that gives the human quite a bit more time.
A player's forces are
Well, the army is not big of Psycho, so He can siege this for quite a bit. Oh, there's another Zapper for Psycho on the map, by the way.
Oh man.
Waiting for it.
Nice how he's scouting with the illusion for it though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Found a greater invul as well. Did the undead.
Secret is coming. Edo is supply stuck. Has the first wagon out already. Illusion is expired. This is the army of Psycho at the moment. Archmage, 3 footmen.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's leaving one fiend in the main intentionally, it seems.
Yeah, against the Zeppelin. Yeah. And for a very good reason.
Lino BSC subbing. Didn't you just sub a couple of days ago?
I thought the same, man. He's addicted to subscribing to this channel.
Did you sub, cancel, and sub again? Was that a drunk decision? Can you even cancel your subs? I don't think you can.
I don't think so.
Alright, he's next to the lab again. There's no sapper in here yet. Oh, never mind. There it is. Comes off.
Forces are under
And the
attack.
second one here.
When he gets it.
So split Zapper attack. Here's the first one. Ah, scouted though. Distracting a little with the defense footman up front. Where's he going for?
But this sapper finds its target.
Oh,
Boom.
nice.
Oh, the 100 gold mine is extremely low.
Yeah.
Very
Can he
few
kill
frees
it?
in here, though.
He's super supply stuck and he doesn't have any lumber. Does he have a oh, he has so many water elementals. He can just right click on it. Archmage is in trouble maybe, but there's another invul potion, 2 of them. We can definitely kill this. Economy is wrecked. Can't repair. Can't produce units.
Oh my god. Poor Ito. This is so frustrating.
LOL! He loses the Archmage with 2 invul potions! And I think a town port, I'm not sure, but 2 invul potions. Still he
Meat
gets
wagons are dealing to their own damage to their own 100 gold mine.
Yeah.
They have to stop attacking.
He's saving
Ooh.
that one.
No way.
I guess. No way. No fucking way.
That thing had like 5 HP.
Oh, and if he uses 1 invul potion, that's the damage that he was missing. What the fuck?
XD.
Exactly. I'm really, really sorry, but oh my god, what a misplay!
A little bit.
His army is 2 heroes. He bought the Archmage back from the tavern, and uh-oh, Zeppelin. There's a fiend nearby. He's not watching.
No destroyer up in the air to grant vision. More acolytes coming. He still hasn't replenished his income. He's more than 1k gold behind. And we see tanks coming up, boys.
Yeah. He pulled the 2 wagons to be annoying at the expansion. Attack upgrades coming as well. Where's this? Okay, he used the second Zapper there, of course. Oh, Ido has a fiend there. He's going for the haunted gold mine again. If you realize it's nighttime, it's hard to see. And now I think he knows.
He's gonna have 3 wagons. That's a lot of damage. Can he keep his own base at home safe as well, though, is the question.
So far, Zyko's not committing. He has a shredder here for more damage. Maybe he wants to unload it. It's like really 2 invul potions and a TP, right? Oh, web!
A town is under siege.
Doesn't go for it. He needs to mass repair. Shredder is here for defense.
Forces are under attack.
And the drop is coming. Can he kill the haunted gold mine this time with the shredder support? Lich is there though with an orb and claws. And I think he's going for the Archmage again. Yep, Nova, right clicks, invul potion this time. So the button works. Mountain King doesn't have one though, only the town pole. Okay, there's the stab. But this is not nearly as threatening as it was before. Shredder dead. Archmage has to TP out as the invul is on cooldown. 2 wagons survived. Here's the first tank, but 1 tank doesn't do anything.
I got a feeling, though, that it's gonna be more. But he's holding on to his money for now. Zyko is. Only 1 level of masonry as well. Level 3 for the Lich.
Paladin
But
third.
He has
Double
taken so
lance.
much damage.
Mountain King is blocked inside the base. Needs the Zeppelin to get out.
player's forces are under attack.
No shop at the moment for Zyko, who has quite a few peasants in that gold mine. And here's the push again. This time with heroes. This time with 2 wagons. And there's no real distraction from Zyko.
Mass repair, very expensive. How can he alleviate this pressure? There's a knight running towards the undead base. Don't know how much he can really do. Or is he just going to defend here back at home at his expansion? Looks to be the case. Not a very big undead force. Only 43 supply. Only 45 for Zyko as well, though.
You can just fire away. With these 2
Oh, Zapper time. Once again, this is the 4th one, if you guys kept counting. And he's going to find another connection.
That's an easy one. Oh,
Boom.
no double kill, but still. Edo supply stuck again.
Lots of peasants die here, though.
Yeah.
Lots of peasants die.
Knight is chased away as well. Shop won't come up. I think he's breaking this. I mean, he has to engage immediately. With 40 supply only.
He could just click on this.
And
He's gonna get it. 2 wagons.
This is how you kill a gold mine. But now he has to run. Is there a TP? No. And a Mountain King. Oh, this poor Lich. This doesn't look good for him at all.
If the damage is not too high. Oh, invul transferred.
Nice. And now
Oh,
instead-
that cancels the invul. Wasn't the bolt ready again?
It was
risky
mana for
business.
sure.
A player's forces are under attack.
Of course, he's gonna set up the expo right away again. But that delays everything for Zyko.
Yeah. Supply stuck as well. And with this army, you don't want to fight. Like, 1 knight, 1 footman, 1 shredder. Second knight in the base. Not staffed, not healed.
A town is under siege.
But Zyko's getting some creeping done here now. Of course, he needs that experience desperately for 2nd and 3rd hero. And because of this, wisely sends the Archmage away. Battle Giant Strength, never bad against the hero nuke that Undead has to offer. Edo is still supply stuck. How is this possible? Oh, he finds Zeppelin here. That's a free kill.
Forces are under attack.
Nothing inside though. Ah, you want to check the farm. I wonder what's doing there.
And now the Undead is huddling around his base. Doesn't want to take any more damage from silly zappers. We have a 6th Acolyte coming in. I imagine though for repair, not for expanding.
Also for blocking a little. Does help. 4.6 Archmage. Level 2, 2nd and 3rd hero. Still Zyko at 44. This expansion kill took so much time out of his game.
A player's forces are under attack.
So people saying this is 100 times better than Jarakov. Nice.
Alright, finally Edo on the warpath again. Heading south. And 2 wagons in tow along with an abomination. More statues coming, still in no upkeep. Usually this is the time when the unit should be around 60-70 supply and his heroes should be so strong that he's not losing anything.
Town is under siege.
But despite Zyko having lost his expo earlier, he still gets to do some creeping here and he's gonna have strong heroes very soon.
Map is almost empty, but the red spots are still there, so yeah, you're right. But here comes Edo again with his 2 MVP wagons. Move on to the workers. Oh, with these cloud as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
Lots of vision on the map for Edo. So he knows when the human is coming over. Easy kills. More knights. Zyko's going for the counter push.
Alright, is it Zapper time again? We have one ready. Nope, not this time. Oh, or? Probably right. Yeah, there we go. Zapper number 5. Is he just gonna kill this Black Citadel? He may try to. The Zapper's gonna deal a lot of damage! Oh, he makes it back just in time.
Split second till he TP's out. Tech is gone. And I killed the shop as well, right? Yes, he did. The expansion is still up. This time Zyko holds on to it. Dude, what a game again. 20 minutes in. Steady back and forth between the two.
So weird. Edo supply stuck now.
Well, that's not a new feeling for him.
That's
He
true.
knows how that is. Has an abomination as well. 2 wagons. And let the games begin again. Psycho using the upper left path into the undead base. Edo is standing right in front of the expansion. This is Groundhog Day.
That seems like actually Zyko may be defending this time around.
Ooh. You don't want to take an open fight with only wagons and like no destroyers. Knights are far superior. Holy shit, that damage on that feat.
He has 4-3-3 heroes now. He is in fighting shape.
Yeah. Think he got the upper hand here as well. Oh, first destroyer up in the air.
Players force.
And no anti-air for Zyko. That is indeed a problem.
Gonna get the wagon
falls.
killed though.
Oh boy, 3 destroyers and Nova. Poor knights. But also the Fiend suffering so much from this normal damage. He wrecks the ground army, but now there's a threat and it's 4 destroyers.
Yeah, but that's the only thing he has. And there's 2 workshops already in position for the humans, so he could just go into mass gyros right now.
Nice Stormbolt right when the coil was about to start. To kill this knight and the Holy Light to save him. That was well played by Zyko.
So, where are the gyros? He's not making any so far. Tanks instead.
A player's forces are under attack.
Don't even know if he researched flag cannons. He's so good now.
And we're playing Ring Around the Rosie here. Of course, if destroyers can't fly into those towers. Gets that knight.
Yeah, getting closer to level 5. We don't have a 3rd hero, by the way. No
Town is under siege.
Dark Ranger or something. Still no flying machines. Okay. Just more knights and tanks.
Main base is about to expire for Zyko, by the way.
Yeah, 300 only. 1,400 for Edo. And
Edo
more
starts
wagons.
stacking to tier 2 now.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he sees the tank. 1 slaughterhouse is still left for him, and in anticipation he's making meat wagons here to deal with these tanks. If he just made like mass gyros, wouldn't this just be a win?
Yes, he's going flag cannon now. So he's on his way.
Alright, good. Militia being called from the main. The gold mine has expired. Looks like he wants to expand up here as well. The destroyers see this.
Still 12,900. This expansion, of course, is really big with 20k in. This will be a lot of losses here. Nice staff, but Town Pole and double invul again on his first hero. He has 3 invul potions. And the Ruined Braces on his Paladin. Didn't see that before. How much time will he need to get, like, the necessary amount of flying machines? He has 1,200 gold.
A player's force.
Doesn't need much more, I don't think. There's no panda to worry about. And probably not the best idea now that the MK is already level 3.
He is expanding there.
Alright. And Edo, he's the one who has to expand there. Or is he just gonna all in?
But he has to all in twice, right?
And here come the gyros, finally. He's starting production.
That took some time. He's breaking upkeep. That's gonna be a lot of them. And no area of effect against that. Stormbolt right clicks Holy Light. Melts the fiends.
Oh, that holy light just barely in time. He's baiting a lot of mana here. If he dodges this one with the staff, that would be really cool. But staff is actually on cooldown.
He needs to attack this now. He needs to... Does he know? Oh, right.
Destroyers were really close to seeing
Ah,
it.
he sends the meat wagons. And, ooh, the Acolyte. He will see it
Player's forces are
now.
under
Ah, he's
attack.
shooting through the forest, I guess?
DK surrounded.
Oh boy, this is bad. This is really bad news. Invo potion though, and a lot of damage against this knight have to be staffed out. But I think he should run away with the Death Knight, right? Trying to click on the Archmage, but there is another Invo potion. Stormbolt again. Holy Light executed. GG. And Latin soldiers get the lead here in this. There is a chance for you to lose this clan war, Remo.
No. Yagami 1-2-1.
Ah, alright. So, okay, there's not. Then it's 8-5 at the moment. Okay, congrats to Firestalkers. Still undefeated in this season. And also Yagami undefeated in this season. He mined 10k gold more. Well, that's how you is sometimes. And yeah, 5 zappers.
Salt in the wound.
Remo carried like Tom Brady will tonight. Ooh. Are you watching later? Did you decide now?
Yeah.
Most
Gonna
likely
go
same as you, right?
to a buddy's.
Okay. Didn't realize my main was gone. Zyko can veto, and then we will conclude this clan war, or go into the third map. Go all the way. What's your next opponent, by the way, for Firestalkers? Do you know?
I do not.
Of course not. Ooh, our stream is featured on NWC3L.com. Thanks a lot for that. According to NWC3L, Relic 121.
That the others are saying that Yagami won. Our next opponent would be Onyu.
Huh. Have fun with Perf.
He's a good guy.
That clan war could last a bit, though. So, any Firestalkers or Latin soldiers in the house who can confirm this result? Because then the next match would be really important.
I think that's a mistake.
Okay,
We will confirm.
yeah, Martial Spirit, the Orga of Latin soldiers, just confirmed that Yagami won. So it's the win for Firestalkers. The question is, how high will Zyko win this? Or not? He's 3 and 4 at the moment in NWC3L. Ido is 4-4 now, so both pretty equal. Oh, Yoss is watching now. I would have loved him as a co-caster for your game. How are you doing, man? How is life in Munich? Would you like to live in Munich?
No.
No, right?
I was there twice, and it seemed like it's way too expensive, and the people are way too posh.
Yeah, right? Thought the same.
But to be honest, I saw very little of the city. Like, I was there a total of 2.5 days. Maybe I just didn't see the right parts.
Okay. Yes.
But I must say, I saw Hamburg for like a day, and I was immediately in love. I think you are living in the best city in Germany.
I do agree. I
You
do love
fortunate
Cologne.
fuck.
I worked hard for this, man. No, I didn't. So, Ido's down 1-0. This could be the 8-7 for the Latin soldiers if Zyko wins this game as well, but it's AI.
It's not a good
that's
map. Oh no.
Not for Zyko, it's not.
Once again, Ido doing his special build here. Going for ghouls early, into no shop, into fiends. At least that's what we're expecting. Or is he going to switch it up here? Because if you go for ghouls plus skeleton harass at the natural of the human, that can be so much damage.
Yep. Or should I have picked a map without that? The laboratory is kind of close again.
The human will not always have the time to creep it though. Really hard to do with all the poison dudes. Also, Mercamp, far away, not very accessible. If you after you have crept the natural, you're not even level 3, so lots of issues for human on this map.
But some humans make it work with 9 to 10 peasants to creep the expansion. Or is it some Imperious inspired rifle push? I don't know if Zyko plays that at all.
No. I've played against Zyko like 1,000 times. He has never played one base, at least against me.
How are your stats against him? I would say like 50-50. Little less for you?
I'm not quite sure actually. 50-50 sounds about right though.
Okay.
Can we check that?
I don't know. It's just mostly ladder, right? So, I don't know. Archmage starting to creep here. Of course, Zeppelin harass is also very possible with this laboratory here. And it's 4 ghouls. He doesn't have enough lumber for the tech yet, but now he does.
So according to the bot, I have 100% win rate against Zyko. Because it's 1-0. Yeah, but of course with all my smurfs, I don't know. Decent at least. So, you know what this is, Neo? This is kind of Remo special creep route. Check it out.
Yeah.
He's doing the merchant. You can even do that with only skeletons, by the way. But of course with ghouls, it's a lot faster. And that's level 2 immediately for the DK. And that can be very troublesome for the human. Went to the green camp only to kill the little one for his own level 2. The ghouls here are really bruised though.
Yeah. That's not what you want. Of course, if you play without skeletons, then this is what you kind of have to do. As Ido is, again, skipping the shop. What do you think about that, by the way?
I think skeletons is the best thing that Undead has until statues. So
Yeah.
I don't like it so much. But it's really cool for having lots of ghouls and tech early and lots of lumber later.
It's only 6 militia, man.
Yeah. But he's facing only 1 ghoul, so
Yeah, that's true.
should be okay.
Creep camp itself is quite hard. There's poison everywhere. That's why he takes out the assassin. Nice steal by Ido. But the ghoul is already hurt and has to get away, so not too much to do with the DK here anymore. Oh, 3 coils.
Here comes a fiend as well. If he right-clicks that Overseer for a bit with a fiend, and then the coil could find the kill here. Zyko's trying to prevent this. And seems to be successful in doing so.
I also liked how he split the Archmage and Water Elemental away from the rest to pressure the Archmage. Long range gets the Peasant only, but this is the timing window for Zyko to kill the Overseer. Succeeds. Level 2.5. And the parry up.
Yeah. And that's the issue for here on AI. You finish the camp, and you're still far away from level 3, especially if you miss last hits.
Yeah.
As the one poison dude was stolen from him. Tome of Relics once again coming in late. We saw that getting cancelled in the map number 1, which resulted in a whole bunch of issues. Is he going to do that again? Probably not this time, because he wants level 3 first.
Got a bit of experience from a footman that died in the base. The expo is coming up now. 5-minute expo. Of course on AI it's always a little later than usual.
Dark Ranger right now could be so strong.
Yeah man, WFZ play versus Yumiko. That was so good.
He's gonna steal that one as well. He knows about the creep route here for human. He knows that he's still not level 3, obviously. And that keeping him away from it Stealing these creeps is a big deal because if he doesn't get this green camp here, where can he creep? Merc camp? Red camp? That's just way too dangerous.
Yeah. I wonder what Ido's plan is now. He can go for a wagon push, of course, but he's going for tier 3, so it's going to be destroyers.
He's skipping on the lich here in favor of a faster tech and slaughterhouse. Is he even going to go for double slaughter before the hero? That would be pretty unusual. I think he's going to make the lich now. There it is. Lumber-wise, Psycho is looking pretty good. Could tech right now. It's not like a very fast tech, but we've seen slower. And I think now it's time for the second slaughterhouse. So once again, big destroyer push coming in. Much harder to harass here to prevent from happening because of how inaccessible the lab is for Zapper and Zeppelin harass. So Ida would like to keep the human busy here for the next 3 minutes. Just stand in front of the merchant. And then destroyers will be coming in.
Yeah, I agree. There's nothing that Zyko can do about it there.
Oh, surround now. Maybe he had a few good ones before. That looks like one.
Sweet.
Gets it.
Defense is already there as well. I didn't expect that.
It's close. IM needs 2 more hits. Coil.
Nope.
Oh, I had no mana. Okay. Nice surround though.
Yeah. Pretty sweet by Zyko there. Auto speed on the Archmage. I know a guy who likes that. But this time, the tome is there. He can go for statues immediately. This helps this early game a lot.
Looking for the surround once more. Lich is here. Nova online, hitting the footies right away. Only 2, but that will be a kill. Tried to deny, didn't quite get it. It was very close. Because the DK is very close to level 3 himself. The Archmage here still defending with level 1 water elementals. Man, this doesn't feel good.
They will be devoured so fast by destroyers. I need this level 3. Another Nova hits, another kill. 1 step closer to level 3.
And statues are coming from the main. Tier 3 now finished. How quick is he with the destroyer form upgrade? Could get it right now, and there it is. And now the clock is ticking.
There is... Oh, he's trying to steal
What's he doing with these up there?
Zeppelin?
He's going for a pull?
Forces are under attack.
I don't think I ever saw this before.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Must be the Zeppelin. Yeah, and a Shredder.
And a Shredder.
Good against Fiends, of course. No orb yet, no backpack, so at some point he has to go back to get the orb.
So we have 2 statues at the moment. Third one coming in. And then he could morph already into destroyers. We have 3 guard towers here.
Yep.
Level 3 for the DK as well. That's very good. 2 fiends as well. This should be crackable for the undead.
Yeah, easily, right? There's also no shop. Almost like 2 healthy footmans. Or footmen. Trying to get a better angle here. And
I think the better angle is from the north though. You could kill 3 towers in quick succession. And destroyer form upgrade is done. Doesn't quite have the money to morph all of them at the moment though. I don't think Ido should get distracted. He could just breach this expo.
Yeah, I agree. Well, he's greedy and bloodthirsty. Where's the Zeppelin, by the way? Here it is.
The main base, by the way, also looking very exposed. All 3 towers, and it's only 2 real ones. Could get attacked by the fiends as well. So he has delayed his destroyer timing a little bit here. Is he waiting for the next ones from the main?
Still doesn't have an orb, by the way.
And the AM only now getting level 3. Footy sees this push coming. The first destroyer is there. Of course, the orb will sometimes be skipped because it doesn't do anything against the towers. And usually when you kill the towers, you win the game. So, is it going to be happening? We have 3 destroyers. We could have 4 destroyers. And a lot of mana as well.
Oh shit.
This should be easy, honestly. This should be like a knife through butter. First tower gone already. Is he gonna go to the ones in the back where the pens aren't repairing? No, gonna go for the arcane. Now he can commit deep with the heroes as well. Isn't gonna get burned anymore. Big Nova. And this is too easy.
No repair on this one. He's trying to counter push into the main. No tower at the moment, but he has to abandon this. All peasants dead, level 2 on the lich. So what can he do in the main? We don't see a Zapper here. Mountain King is there. Ghouls are defending. He has a few of them.
This build is actually really cool on this map because of how hard it is to deal with this destroyer push.
Yeah, Destroyers are flying back here to defend the main. Ghouls are doing a good job as well.
Is that the real DeLorean?
Yep.
Cool.
And this Mountain King is deadsies. I think this is the 1-1 here, man.
Certainly looks like it.
Will take some time to knock down this town hall, but this is the entire Psycho army. Archmage, 2 footmen. Archmage, 1 footman.
He has a shredder. We can maybe count that one.
Yeah, at the moment it's economy, but yeah. So on the way to tier 3, Mountain King in the build again. Oh, he went for double Arcane Sanctum, but he doesn't have a shop anymore. That hurts.
He's actually trying to still win this.
Yeah.
Double workshop coming up. So he's gonna have 4 production buildings on 1 base.
Well,
Ambitious.
don't say that too quickly, because this workshop will never come up. Well, there's still 4 production buildings with this workshop and barracks for knights.
Oh yeah, he has 2 sanctums as well.
Oop, Expo down! Both down to 1 base. Saving that 1 destroyer. Over there. Ah, the Zeppelin is there with Archmage and MK.
This seems like a logical time now to pick up the panda, creep the rest of the map, get level 3, make the gyros a non-factor. And there's the panda.
Okay. Not too much left on the map though. Oh, okay, the mercenary camps are still there as well. Levels for Psycho are definitely still a problem. No level 2 Brilliant Zora. Level 1 Mountain King. No Paladin out yet.
He stole the orb. Did he? No. Okay, I thought for a second he stole the orb of corruption.
What?
I thought I saw the animation on the creeps.
Remo and drugs confirmed. Some LSD here today.
That has happened before. Remember Chechi?
Well, Techie, yeah, I do. But it's good that he stayed so calm and never flamed about it.
Yeah, he's known as a very composed player.
Yes, yes. Ankh of Reincarnation, so hero focus not really an option anymore.
Oh, the destroyers find the human. Suck, suck, suck. Water elemental gone. And that's level 2 for the panda. He has to evacuate TP to leave. Can he save his MK? Looks like it. Speaking of orb, by the way, the undead still doesn't have one.
Yeah. Lionhorn there now. Shade is scouting this. Is he expanding again? No, he's not pulling. He has no gold for that at all. Going for earlier flying machines this time. And I think he's walking back to get the orb. Mass A-bombs. 65 supply for the German.
Here's the orb now, finally. And the destroyers know exactly what's up. Water Elemental will grant more mana, more experience. And once again, he has to evacuate before he gets the kill on the big Drake.
He's calling militia. For whatever reason. He sends them back. For whatever reason.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is he gonna try to ninja expand up here? I guess that's the one way he can hope to possibly win this game, even if it's not a good chance. Come on, dude, solar creep this panda finally. He has crept like 4 camps and he's still only level 2.5.
A lot of giant strength. We have the orb now with the level 3 lich. And he is building a farm. Ah, he's supply stuck. Okay. Still no anti-air solution really, except this 4 flying machines. Don't know if they have flak cannons. I guess. Oh, look at this man. Ah, okay, now he spreads the production onto 2. He must have flak cannons now.
And the panda bear Almost level 3 now. The gnolls in the middle, I think, should give it to him, even if he creeps with all his heroes. And it's sad. 3, 2, 1 heroes for the humans stand against it.
A player's forces
How
are
can Psycho win this game, Neo? Disconnect?
Oh, stumble on the illusion here. Well, I would say Zappers, but he has no economy for it.
And the Panda is level 3 here as well. He's never gonna die because he has an Ankh and a Health Stone. And the Stormbolt is only level 1. The 2 farms. He's gonna lose those as well.
He's so prepared for everything. He has 3 abominations against the breakers. He has fiends against the Zeppelin and flying machines. He has destroyers against other
player's
knights.
forces are under attack.
Not really, but against heroes and for dispel and against the flying machines. Heroes are looking good.
DK even gets level 5 here, dude.
Oh yeah.
Jesus! Panda, Breath of Fire.
A little too late. This is my camera control.
And now even double claws for the Lich. Goes nicely with the rest of his inventory.
Oh, what? Number 1. Psycho can't really afford these losses for free. This creep camp tank takes forever with those 2 heroes. Doesn't even get a big upgrade for it. Flying machine numbers are okay though. Complete control group.
Yeah, but I mean, even if he takes out the destroyers, it doesn't matter. He has nothing significant on the ground. He has MK level 2, Paladin level 1, and 3 breakers.
So ninja expansion again. He has 700 gold. Psycho does. How much gold remaining? 2,300. Okay. What's Ito so afraid of?
A player's forces are under attack.
Maybe he's just enjoying this. Sometimes it's super fun when you have won the game already to just drag it out. You know you can't lose. You're gonna get 5/5/5 heroes.
Well, that will take some time. Lich is not level 4 yet. And he is trying to expand. But with the vision, the movement of Ito, I doubt that this will go up. Yep.
Denied.
Ito now parking Ghoul at the upper right expansion to make sure there won't be an expo coming up soon. Okay, is this the defining push?
Town is under
Flying machine bombs research now. Well,
And there's no towers
Lane-
in the main, so
Yep.
he finds the one thing he can exploit here.
Gyro Lame is quite bad, of course. Don't want to really town portal because of it, because they just fly away.
Alright, he gets the ziggurat, not bad. Spirit towers are being upgraded though. And this is really expensive, to be fair.
He loses mining, he has to repair, he has to replace the ziggurats.
Could have just gotten a staff on the Panda, and then this would have all been pretty easily defended, but with the towers now finishing up, you should be able to do it anyways. As they complete, and flying machines, they don't tank too well, in case you didn't know, Neo.
player's
So
forces are under
Yeah, I heard
have
about
to
that before.
evacuate. The main army for the human getting coiled, getting Nova. Oh, actually the coil prevented with a Stormbolt. Long range flying in still. Whew.
Potion
All
just
about
saved
damage.
him there. Steph is on cooldown, but Nova coming in. MK dead. No Stormbolt anymore. Even if it's just a level 1/1, this helps so much. Zeppelin, can he reach for a web? No.
a town is under siege.
So now Panda Siege with the Breath of Fire, I guess.
Yep.
There is 2 levels of Masonry, so not too easy to kill those. Alright. Once this barracks has fallen, floodgates are open. The DK has level 3 coil. These A-bombs will get healed up so much consistently.
Yeah. And a
Even
heal
with the
scroll as
peasant
well.
repairing here. It's gonna fall.
Next breath. Yep. So
Oi.
much damage. Everything at 50%.
Alright, all the destroyers are being morphed, or at least they're draining mana. I think he has had enough fun here on AI. He's breaking through, the towers are dead. The undead army is overwhelming. Let's see, maybe Psycho can win this. What do you think, Neo?
Well, there's always a chance in Warcraft, but let's see. A few gyrocopters, of course, the main gyro army is still in the middle of the map, and so they get whipped and they get picked apart. The Zeppelin won't have that much fun either. And at this point, it's just right clicks. Nova, TP out for Psycho. Really wants to stay in longer. More gyros are coming. Black Cannon's not bad. We do have a heal scroll remaining, so these destroyers will benefit a lot. Where's the Panda Breath? He's a little out of position. Also has no mana anymore. Paladin in trouble. There's a potion on him. Mountain King is back. Scrappy fight here. But there's no way Ido can lose this, I guess. Calls on the Abominations. Lots of gyros dying. The Shredder as well. GG! Equalizer for Ido. And we go full distance here in this last set of the day.
Alright! Our last map. So let's recap. What's the score right now?
The score right now is 9-5.
No, 10 to 4, right? Yeah.
10-4.
Cash got 3 points. Relic got 1 point. Ah, no, and they have another one. Okay, so they have 5 points. So it's 9-5. Yeah.
Yeah, 9-5.
9-5.
So it's either 10-5 or 9-6. Of course, Firestalker is still undefeated. Latin soldiers losing their third clan war. Before losing to Wolves, which are a very strong team in this league. And also Team Sweden, which is also a very strong team. So the rest of the season should be pretty easy for Latin soldiers, to be honest. They played,
Wolves is really
they played
strong.
the
Holy
top
shit.
4. Go AZ. Psycho wants AZ because of laboratory, of course. Ido says it's alright, but I don't think that's allowed, so...
Alright, how seriously is the admin taking his job? Alright, seriously.
Yeah, in case you missed it, Remo played Cash today. This will of course be up on our YouTube.
Thank God.
Last Refuge, as it seems.
Alright. So, Last Refuge, one of the few good MK maps. Is he an MK player though?
I doubt
I should know this. I don't think he ever played MK versus me.
Okay. Read more comment here. Remo pretty disappointing. Next one says, Remo was a positive surprise. So, it's okay. 50-50 comment.
Maybe you can stand in for me in our next clan war, Neo.
Ah, you know I'm busy at the moment. I'm really... I would love to, like Firestalker is in my heart.
Just for one map, Neo.
Ah,
Approximately 15 minutes.
Yeah, 20...
But you know how much work I can get done in 15 minutes?
Oh, I enjoyed this cast today, man. Like, from the start. Really, really good day. Really, really good weekend, we gotta admit. With Super GCS first, and then 4-4, and NWC3L. Last game of the day for sure. We will conclude this clan war. Will Edo take the 10th point for the Firestalkers, or will it be the 6th point for the Latin soldiers? In the bottom left we have Edo, in the upper right we have Zyko. 2 long games here so far. Is he playing this ghoul build again? Yeah, looks like it. Question is, how fast will he transition into Fiends then, I guess? And of course on the other side, the question is MK or Archmage.
So I put him down as an Archmage player. Am I misremembering this? Or is it going to be the Wizard again? It is. We saw MK first by Mackie today against Still.
That didn't work out too well.
No, not so well. Not so well. So he's going with the tried and true. Fast Expo, of course. How fast, though? Against Undead, the standard is mostly Green Camp into Expo.
Yeah.
But today, for example, TH was mixing this up, going for a Merc Camp first.
That didn't go too well either.
That's correct.
Well, the entire series didn't go well for him. Spoiler alert. So Zyko, of course, abusing the fact that you can reach over to the laboratory here with this farm in the bottom. But yeah, with the positioning on the footman here, this is not an insta expansion, this is not mercenary camp, this is green spot. Once the Archmage is out. Edo, most likely green spot first into harass, right?
I don't know with his build. I guess so. Well, looks like he's moving over immediately.
Huh.
Perhaps he's going to go for the trolls.
Yeah, right? This one.
Because with his timing, he's going to be too late to do anything about the first creep camp.
Against the High Priest, this works well, the fools.
Oh, nope, never mind.
Okay, so he's right there. No. Okay, militia are coming. Sent back, though. This already won him some time. First call on the Archmage. It's only 3 ghouls. Still no militia. Oh, yes, no gold, no lumber. Anyway.
Usually he would like to creep the Murlocs right now with only the Water Elemental and Footies. But he doesn't want to get blindsided here by these ghouls, I guess. So he's waiting a little longer, and the militia are coming from the main. Only 6 of them. That's not too many. If the ghouls find the connection, this can be decent damage.
Yeah, also the first fiend is coming. Quick transition again. He doesn't have that much lumber though, so how long can you keep the ghouls around?
He's just creeping this with Water Elemental and Militia. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty
The
easy.
Footy and the AM keeping the rest of the undead busy. And of course, this is a very easy creep camp. You can do this here. First end snare flying onto one of the ghouls. 0 experience still on the DK. This is becoming a problem.
Yep. And he's been chased away, 50% on HP, and the ghouls, man, they don't have too much time. Coil goes into oblivion, into the abyss, and he loses the second ghoul.
This was so well defended by Psycho.
Yeah.
Splitting his forces there.
Really well done. He gets 1 peasant, that's it.
That's catastrophe, of course. Edo needs this Ogre Magi.
Yeah. Archmage is pretty low. Can he somehow click on it? No, the positioning is too good.
The Ogre. Coil. Oh, he got it.
Got it.
And he needed that as well.
Phew, that was big. No level 3 Archmage, or not close to level 3. DK getting closer to level 2, but he has to run away soon now with the 2 fiends. Tech is almost finished though. Shop once again late.
Player's forces are under attack.
More footmen, no tech, but yeah. He needs time for the expo.
And he lost a couple of peasants, but still enough here to produce this thing pretty quickly. AM though, once again, far away from level 3 and low HP. When the Lich hits the battlefield, this can be dangerous. Before though, we saw Edo skipping the Lich for quite a while for faster tech. Seems to be his preferred game style. But now he's saving money, and I guess making the Lich after all, considering how good it would be fitting right here.
I think it's quite bruised. So, expansion is coming up without too much problems. systems. Defend upgrade is coming in as well against the Fiends. Close to level 2 with a water mental kill though.
So, different game this time from Edo.
Yeah.
Going for the Lich and the Slaughterhouse before the tech. It's going to delay his Destroyer push by quite a significant margin. Zyko, though, still not teching himself. He may have a Lumber Mill in the base and actually goes for Masonry before the tech. That is super unusual.
Well, he knows that this upgrade is pretty good. Especially on level 2 and 3. First Arcane is up. Archmage getting closer and closer to 3. Only needs the Murlocs. Should be easily doable, but Edo is coming.
The replenishment, so nice for him. May not be running for too long, though, as the Undead should have seen him right there. It's nighttime, but he was close enough, I think. And these footies, they're all going to get poisoned up. They're going to take a lot of damage here.
Yep. How much can he capitalize? One is dead for sure. Question is, will Edo get the experience or the creeps? Edo got it.
And yeah, he went for Masonry and Defend before the tech, so this tier 2 for him is really late. Well, big Nova! Hitting 5 footies right there. Gets the kill again. Tech is coming for the Undead as well. Statues on their way. And the Nova once more rattling through.
Oh,
he needs more footies.
So many kills now. And there's 2 more coils. Excuse me, 1 more coil. Securing the kill though. Good damage on the Lich. So the last coil will land on the second hero. Oh, he lost like 5 footmen here.
Yeah. Trying to block now nicely with 1 footy in front. But the AM... He is level 3 now. No claws for him, though. DK, no coil at the moment. Really good block, actually.
Good block, yep.
Not quite the entire time.
Poor
Still.
footman. Dies for his service, though.
And we have the second Slaughterhouse coming up again. A little bit later, perhaps. Especially the tier 3. But it will be the Destroyer push once again.
Okay, Zeppelin for Zyko, plus the Shredder for the third time now. Tier 2 tech is on their way, halfway through. 8 minutes into this game. Tier 3 tech by Edo again, double Slaughterhouse is set. I wonder if he goes for the orb a little earlier this time.
Oh.
Sometimes the caster sounds like the fish of American Dad. Okay. Thanks,
Edo's
man.
supply stack, by the way. This
Oh.
heavily messes with his timing. He has 2 Slaughterhouses ready, but can't make anything. Big macro mistake here from him.
Also, he's not on tier 3 yet, so he can't start the Destroyer upgrade yet.
Yeah. That hurts. And we have a whole bunch of towers coming in for Zyko.
Exactly.
This is what he needs.
In the main, there's not too many. So if Edo scouts this, he could try to break the base.
A town is under players' forces are
Oh, Zeppelin harass. Here we go. We saw this before. First Acolyte dead. But the Undead is right around the corner, so should be able to respond quickly. A Gargoyle is oftentimes the answer to this, but he's not making one.
It was
Wants to
so
deal with
impressive
this.
how 120 had the Gargoyle in place already when TH tried this
Yeah.
today. Unbelievable.
Oh, he has web though, so that's one way of dealing with it. And this time he's going to focus the Zeppelin quickly. Last game he survived for a very long time, or it.
Keeps the Acolyte alive as well. Lots of footmen dead already.
But this is still very expensive.
Only the Archmage left.
And now
Good
has
experience,
CP.
man. Good experience.
Yeah, the Lich is suddenly almost level 3, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt all those peasants next to the towers. Speaking of which, how many do we have? 3 at the expo, 2, about to be 3 in the main.
Not
And
too
another
many.
benefit with this attack was he saw the number of statues, so he should be able to estimate how many towers he needs.
Early orb this time, as we pointed out before. Only 5 footmen. Upgrades. Only 1 masonry upgrade. Is the second one coming? Yes, I thought so. Seems to be really important to him. Ocean of Greater Mana. Oh, sweet! Ice Age is coming for the peasants.
Second Zeppelin. Oh, don't get webbed, buddy. Nope, you won't.
Come of experience. This is level almost 4 DK.
And a couple of ghouls are coming from the main. Is he gonna try to break this now? With only 2 statues, I don't fancy his chances.
He gets 2 more. One is ready. And then he could go for the 4 destroyer push again.
But we're gonna have 6 guard towers. It's a lot tougher to break
yeah.
this time.
Yeah, he has the time for them. There was a scout by Zyko as well, so he knows what's up.
But I mean, now he has committed to so many statues. Can he really transition out of it? Not so sure.
Griffin Aviary. Huh. Interesting. Shackle, of course, don't work on destroyers.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, Ido, what's he gonna do? Destroyer's following the Zeppelin around here. But if he wants to go for the push, he's gonna need this destroyer. But he's not gonna bring him. Alright. Is this defense sturdy enough? It looks pretty good. 40 scouts the unit as well.
Ido has 600 gold. Could break upkeep, but of course he needs them to morph as well.
Yeah. Alright. It's go time. 5 destroyers. Is that enough?
2 masonry
A
upgrades.
player's forces are under attack.
Quite a few workers to
Oh,
repair.
2 zappers as well! But
What?
there's a fiend at home. How good's the multitasking?
Ah, there we go.
If he kills the ziggurats, he can't morph them.
Oh,
He's just going for the 100 gold mine. Are you serious?
He got one.
Okay.
He got both, and now Ido's supply stuck. There are destroyers in the base though. Getting rid of the first one, level 4 on the decay. How much mana is remaining? 200. Nice Nova onto the workers. Can't repair too good at the moment because they are cold. Does he really break through this?
It's kind of close, but the destroyer mana is gone now. The next Nova against the peasants is gonna hurt. He's gonna lose 1 more destroyer. But suddenly it's only 2 guard towers left. Oh, actually, he kept that one alive nicely.
Yeah.
And I think he has broken this. But he will have to TP soon. Otherwise, this 100 gold mine is gonna die.
Ghouls are defending still. Archmage is super low though. Shredder is gone. Expansion is wiped out. But he can't take the time to kill the building. Town portal in. Archmage has to TP out. Super fast. Oh, web!
Acolyte's coming in for the repair. It's good enough. It's good enough!
He's trying his best. And it is good enough. With the Devour, he keeps it as alive. Another web. Archmage is still in there. Mountain King dies. Oh boy, is this disastrous for Zyko or what? Archmage, boom, TP's out, but that's his entire army. An Archmage. Expo is not mining. He has to... Oh, what? He has 4 workshops, by the way. He was blocked in. Has to kill it now. Paladin coming. Nothing is mining here. Ay. I think only tanks can help him, but he can't support tanks.
How many tanks does he have? 2? But without any upgrades.
Yeah.
There is,
course.
however, almost no ghouls at home anymore, so he will have to support the defense with heroes or something. So these tanks perhaps can do something. The Horned Gold Mine has 300 HP. I think you should leave the destroyers up here and defend with the rest of the army. Level 5 DK, but though. Whew.
Especially the Lich needs to get home. He needs the orb. Shredder again for Zyko. No Zapper though.
Dude, maybe he gets this Horned Gold Mine.
There's no TP for Ido.
He's on running back now, though.
More ghouls to help in this defense. Sees the Archmage, sees the Shredder, sees the Paladin. Mountain King not back yet. As you said, Destroyer still shooting at the Town Hall.
Zapper again!
Oh no.
He's blocking him this time, though.
Yeah. Going for the Black Citadel here, though. And the 100 gold mine at the same time. But DK and Lich are there now. Blocks the Lich quite a bit.
Needs to slow down these tanks. With a Black Citadel, otherwise they do too much damage. But the first tank is gonna fall. Only 1 left. Alright, he holds on.
The town is under siege.
Destroyers are killing the shop now. Psycho can't break this haunted gold mine.
A player's
It's
forces
still up.
are
He
under
bought time though. But for what? Expansion is still not running. Main is looking a little better though. Still one base, and one base tanks. Even if you have 4 workshops, that doesn't work.
Yeah. And now Ido knows about the threat of tanks and correctly makes a meat wagon at home to defend. 1 meat wagon will be good enough against 2 tanks at the very least, maybe even 3. So he's free to be aggressive with his army, which he's doing. No bound to the paladin. Coil is gonna do a lot of damage. Executes him.
Easy execution. Easy execution. We have 4 gyrocopters against these 2 destroyers. Oh, long range and snare from the strapper. Ido's army is not too big, right? He has to repair so much that he can't invest it into his army. But he leaves the meat wagon home now. I like that choice. And finally kills the town hall. Has to take care of his destroyers though.
Well, there's
Why
no
he's
peasants
flying.
here for repair. So this one is gone.
Right, so no chance to get it back up. Archmage only level 3. So hardly out-leveled. By the way, really good choice to go for this Griffin Aviary. The Dragonhawks and Griffins are really saving this game here.
I mean, there's still a lot of game left, Neo. Who knows?
That's true. Mountain King level 2, but he is exposed as he was before. History repeats. And... Oh, it was the Paladin actually, but yeah, Mountain King dies the same way. And now we have another Nerubian tower here. Now we have a meat wagon here, but there's also... Oh, he doesn't have landmines yet. Really cool how he defends this all the time.
Yep, the ghouls are gonna drive away this tank, meat wagon. On defense duty, we even have a panda now, so there's gonna be an answer later. Oh, and the tank may not get home. Zyko once again seems to be in a checkmate situation. How can he hope to win this game?
Yeah, that is truly a good question. In all 3 games, he lost his expansion to Ido. On AZ, he was able to come back somehow.
A town is under siege.
Oh, flying machine bombs. He's going for the haunted gold mine.
And again,
This is enough
no
damage.
Spirit Tower.
It's close.
Needs to repair quickly. I think it's okay. The rest of the army is coming.
Yeah. Okay. And now he's gonna upgrade just 1 spirit tower. That's gonna be enough to deal with this the next time around.
MK is coming back. Zeko is building farms in his main, so no idea about getting
Players'
his tower
forces
back
are
up.
under attack.
Flying machines attack the red camp. I don't know if that's a good idea, guys.
Berserkers are quite good! And Destroyers are good as well. Breath of Fire. Easily take now for Io, as he's himself going for this spot here. Paladin taking quite a bit of damage. Lich level 5. Death Knight 5.5. He's soaking up experience here with this DK, which is of course a mistake. Medallion of Courage is nice though. For the Lich and DK. It's really cool how calm Ido stays after all these annoying plays with zappers, with zeppelins, with tanks, with mass gyrocopters. This is as bad as it can be for an undead against human, I guess. Except maybe Divine Shield Paladin first.
Yep, that's what I wanted to say. That's the worst. Checking the expo here, there's still no new attempt by Zyko. Zapper again, this is number 3, I think.
He's just looking at the scenery. Oh, not anymore. Here we go. What's he bombing there? The Nerubian Tower, most likely?
He has to try to go... Oh, he blocks the way with the wagon, that's pretty nice, so he won't get to the haunted gold mine.
Blows up the tower, so he's supply stuck again. But I think that... Oh, he doesn't have lumber anymore. Okay, now he does. They really like to play this matchup, don't they?
They're having fun, Neo.
Yeah.
Oh, human heroes, see the undead, it's time to run! They have PTSD from the last time. Abort, abort. time they will survive.
Where is this abort coming from? You say it the second time in a few days.
I don't know exactly, but I heard it somewhere.
What the hell? Paladin dead, and the Mountain King catches a cold, and will die from it. Lol, what the fuck? Yeah, dude, don't tap out of the game, man. Your heroes, you need them. Double kill. That, was that the mistake that cost him the game, Remo?
Dude, the flying machines are almost taking out the spirit tower.
Oh yeah.
But there will be repair, so actually no. Panda level 3. Crystal ball. Mains have expired, by the way, at least for the human. And it is GG! Game over. Firestalkers win despite my glorious performance.
Yeah, let's
10-5.
That is right. 10-5 win for Firestalkers. Let's recap this clan war a little bit. Still winning 2-0 over Maki. Ido winning 2-1 over Zyko. Yagami winning 2-1 over Relic. The 2-2 goes with 2-0 to Yehu and Yagami. And the only player for Team Firestalkers who did not win his best of 3 by my side, Mr. Remo Demo, who lost to a no-name called Cash. Never heard of him, but yeah. 2-0 there. With that result, we have a 10-5, and Firestalkers claim rank 3, stealing the spot here from League of Stars. Now 28 points for the how much is it then? 33 points for the Firestalkers, 32 for League of Stars. Looking good for the playoffs, man. 4 games in.
Yeah.
3-0 at the moment. Only the Wolves have the same results. And of course Soviet War Elite can do the same. Wonder table updated already on NWC3L. I think so. Oh, it is! Damn! That's impressive. So we have the current table here. Why can't I move to the right? What the hell is this website? Wait a second. League. That is Division 1 at this point. That's better. Team Sweden on top with 44 points in 3 matches. Wolves actually 4-0 already with 38 points. As I said before, Firestalkers with this win now rank 3. Latin Soldiers on 4. PG, Bulgaria, LG, and ONU on the bottom. So it should be pretty easy next time, huh? Facing ONU. Are you comfortable with them?
Depends on the opponent, I guess.
Okay. So week 5 has Latin Soldiers versus PG, Sweden versus LG, Bulgaria versus Wolves, and Firestalkers versus ONU. I think Danger and Longwalk just joined ONU. I don't know if they're allowed to play. But I think the Firestalkers clan war is again the most attractive one for us. Bulgaria has Insomnia now, though. Old School Human joins the squad of Bulgaria. So it would be cool to see him there. Maybe we do a vote which game you want to see. I would love to see the Swedes, but against LG, I don't know. If that's not gonna be too one-sided. That was the first week of NWC3L broadcasting here at Back to Warcraft. We will be back next week as well with the conclusion of the 4-4 tournament of Ugri's 4-4 challenge. And gonna be a cool week, I guess. There is a Chinese tournament throughout this week. Remo, do you know if you have time?
I'm gonna know by tomorrow. Or
Okay.
Tuesday.
Yeah, same for me. It's a pretty cool tournament with 40,000 RMB as a prize pool. RMB to dollar. That is 6,300 bucks. I think we should cast it, or at least try our best, as we always do, to bring you Warcraft action. So the schedule is not set in stone for next week, but we will keep you up to date on our social media, that is Facebook and Twitter. Of course, there is the event extension here in the description below. There's also the link to YouTube, to our PayPal, to